What's popping out there, Team J3? You know we here to do some monster talk right now.
Yes, monsters.
I called this man. He's about to do his monster stream.
Friday the 13th.
He's like, I got some technical difficulties going on with my Xbox and stuff. I said,
Jason's coming tonight.
I said, that's a sign. Get over here, bruh. When you talk about this monster universe.
And you know what I said? I'm on my way.
Exactly. And then me and Savage was already kicking it because we had just finished watching Pirates.
Tight.
So I was like, Savage, you got to be part of this discussion.
Got to.
And here I am.
So let's introduce everybody. I got Savage Jackson on the far end of me.
Oh.
What up? How y'all doing tonight?
That's what's up.
I'm working on my catchphrase, y'all.
Okay. Man, that cussing just...
It ruined me, man.
It ruins a lot. Cussing, it really makes this stuff better.
Like... You know, my emphasis is on the cuss word, so I mean, give me.
But it makes you a better person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, older people gonna watch this.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be watching about monsters. This is their stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got the wise one, Rona Joe Genji.
Mr. Terrific, what's good, y'all, man? Movie talk.
For real.
You know, I can't miss that.
We were just talking about doing it. We're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Movie talk.
We here, man.
We're kicking it.
Here we are.
I am J3. That's all I got.
Batman.
So, let's just go ahead and start right now.
For sure.
Let's get into this Dark Universe Monster Legacy trailer.
Tight.
Let's watch this thing. Oh snap! Ooh.
Please turn out the light.
Yes.
The time has come.
Where are we?
Look. Look and wonder.
Unchained.
I shall awaken memories
That music.
of terror and triumph, of love and crime and death. Your spirit that has wandered through so many forms and so many ages. Thou shalt rise again.
Man, it's gonna be tight, yo.
Oh my God.
He's gonna be perfect as Frankenstein, bruh.
Yeah.
The superstition of yesterday.
I got chills right now.
The reality of
And I'm not even scared.
And it's black and white. Like, it's still tight with that modern music, though.
think of it, waiting for a new life to come. I shall come back very soon now. What terrible power! The nations of the world will run squealing in terror. To a new world of gods and monsters.
Oh, that logo.
Dark Universe.
That's awesome. Hey, they were the first to do it back in the golden era. Why not? They basically just said, Marvel, y'all ain't the only ones. We coming. That's tight.
So,
before you say,
go ahead.
You know who that composer was, right?
For which one?
For this theme right here for the Dark Universe.
Surprise me.
Danny Elfman, Beetlejuice, Tim Burton, Batman. Yeah.
He back?
That's him. I think that's going to be the overarching theme for the Dark Universe. That was dope. That was brand new music that was created just for this. For that theme, giving you that feel of the modern, but giving you a feel of the golden era. Because you know Danny Elfman loves his monster movies. Yeah, he represents that time. So to see that type, to hear that type of music with that golden era scenery was beautiful. Because that lets us know that this was the plan to do that. Because the golden era movies from back in the day with the old black and white monster movies, characters made special appearances, but it wasn't necessarily tied or connected, but they were so close as far as release dates and story wise. Here they're planning to do a universe, so we know what it is, but back in the day it was like a surprise, like, oh, Frankenstein popped up over here,
right,
Phantom of the Opera's over there, and we don't even know if Phantom of the Opera's gonna pop up. They kept him a secret.
Well, we saw him.
Yeah, a little bit, but they're not promoting him is what I mean.
Yeah, not yet. We gotta make sure we get that face, and I will tell you in this video who I think should be the Phantom Opera. However, before I get into this,
for sure,
What do you think about that, Savage?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're so familiar with the monster like me and Ronan Joe Genji is. We like the Kajis. We like the monster universe.
Yeah.
Black and white. I'm a Twilight Zone, Alfred Hitchcock. That's my shit. Outer Limits.
This is history.
You know what I mean?
Cinematic history.
I love this.
Yeah, like me, I didn't see this stuff growing up. I know who some of these characters are. I know, the Wolfman, Dracula, Frankenstein,
Yeah, for sure.
the Mummy. You know who all those people are. The Invisible Man. You know who all of these people are. Like, even if you never saw the movies, you know who they are.
Yeah, it's like Michael Jackson.
Like, yeah,
I get you.
Yeah. So you get that, and then it's like, but that music. I agree with you. That music with those videos got me right.
Fire.
Your brain's everywhere right now, bro.
It really is.
You want me to continue?
And please.
All right, let's go. All right, this is what I basically want to say first, y'all. Just watching the black and white films was iconic. Seeing the editing in the cinematography back then, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, they had an Invisible Man, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, that's in the 30s, the 40s.
It was magical then. And it's going to be magic now.
Well, we already can imagine. You seen the Mummy trailer.
Yeah.
You seen the Mummy with Brandon Fraser. That was freaking amazing when he was in the sandstorm.
Yeah.
So, it's like,
This new one.
wow.
Right.
The only thing I have to say that it hurts me to my heart is that it was done so long ago.
Yeah.
And those actors are no longer there.
Man,
They're gone, bruh. They're gone. They are like the dust till dawn. They're gone.
They rest in peace, but they left some great history behind.
And I would have loved for them to see what's going on now.
I know.
Because they started this.
Yep.
They
first started the universe movement.
My first
This is
introduction
universal.
to this universe was Wolfman.
Tight.
I remember I was like 4 years old, and I was in the library, and I was getting videos,
Oh, that's cool.
and I picked Wolfman. My mom was like, "That's scary," and I was like, "So it's Chucky, I'm a freak. Let me watch Wolfman."
Yeah.
And I've been hooked ever since, because then I watched Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, and stuff like that, so on and so on. But it's just crazy seeing it, and then knowing that we're about to get an epic universe. May I dare say it, probably even a better universe than the comic book universe.
Oh, God.
Because there's so much to these characters that you don't need to read comic books to know about. You just need to understand the characters, because the monster world, there was never really a villain.
Right.
They were just misunderstood.
Humanity.
So
Lost. Yeah.
to show that in this time frame, bruh, brilliant.
What I did while we were watching that Invisible Man, it caught my attention because the way he unwrapped it.
That was tight, bro.
It was tight, but it reminded me. I was like, what did this remind me of? And then I thought about it. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen with Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Wasn't that movie supposed to be the starting point for a new set of movies?
No. We're not talking comic book.
Oh, that was comic book.
Dark
I thought that was
universe.
I thought that was with these same people.
It was around that time, but that's a totally different
That's
thing.
a comic book.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a comic
That's separate.
That's DC.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
And that should be getting rebooted soon.
I thought because you know what, because
I see what you're saying.
No.
So I'm thinking that this was Universal trying to refresh their characters. That's what I thought.
Nah, Extraordinary Gentlemen is what, Warner Brothers?
Yeah.
It's behind
Vertigo and all that.
It's in it's
I don't have
somewhere.
I don't have the movie as part of my collection. I only saw it the one time.
It's up there.
So I don't remember.
What is it? Is it Warner Brothers?
This is actually, this was Fox when this came out.
It was Fox when it came out. Right. Because it's Vertigo comic book,
and
right?
they haven't done nothing with it. This was 2003. This came out. What's that, like what, 15, 16 years? So who knows? Universal might do something with it.
Yeah, so like you got.
I'd rather them do something. They know how to work monsters.
But he was.
That's their thing.
Like Invisible Man was in that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dorian Gray.
So,
Got raped by Dr. Jekyll.
But so I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with this universe, who they get. Like, I don't know why the Wolfman, I don't know why I keep going. My mind keeps jumping to Michael J. Fox, probably because of Teen Wolf or something.
Teen Wolf is good.
Like, I don't know.
Absolutely not.
I know, absolutely not. But my mind keeps jumping.
You about to make me crack a joke on that man.
I know.
What you doing?
Absolutely not. But
Trying to set me up.
Separate from the universe, but yeah, that's a good on thing.
Before we start getting into casting for this universe, let's just talk about where we going with the Mummy. Personally, I'm excited for the Mummy. I think The Mummy is the perfect movie to kick off. When people said Dracula Untold, it was okay seeing my boy Luke Evans on screen, but it was like Dracula's too popular. I would like to see something that has popularity, but not that popular. Everything is based off of Dracula.
Now I will say this though, bring Luke Evans back as Dracula though. I don't mind that.
Luke Evans was a great Dracula.
Keep him. Please keep him.
He's a handsome man, y'all. This is real shit.
I'm not mad at the casting, but the movie, I mean, you can revamp it or do whatever, but reintroduce him.
The movie was trying to make vampires good.
Yeah.
And
you don't want. I don't want vampires to be good.
No, it's not. What I'm saying is, they were trying to ease in evil to good people.
Instead let the audience decide.
Yeah, instead of just saying naturally. Dracula's he's misunderstood. He gotta drink blood to live. You know what I mean? He's cursed. But they were trying to make you have sympathetic factor for that, and that's what ruined that movie for me. You know what I mean?
No, I feel
but
that.
I think The Mummy and bringing in a female to be the Mummy, I think was brilliant.
Yeah.
Because now you get the woman in the movie, and you're gonna be doing Bride of Frankenstein. We get on that too.
Oh,
and you have, you know what I mean? So The Mummy's excellent starting point because you are in the film. You have, I don't know, is Tom Cruise official Van Helsing?
We don't know.
We don't know, but there's a thick rumor out there. I'm talking about like mucus.
But we saw trailer 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He died in a crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cursed.
He's cursed.
So
could it be the guy with the picture? What was his name?
Oh. It'll come back to me.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
If he can't look at his picture, he'll lose his I forget. But no, but it's a thick rumor out there like mucus that
that's a tight rumor though.
That Tom Cruise is Van Helsing. But it is official that Russell Crowe is Dr. Jekyll.
Yeah.
And we have what's her name?
Sophia Boutella.
Sophia
playing the mummy.
She's the mummy.
Yeah.
And apparently they're gonna be taming her.
Tight.
Because they're gonna have a universe. So they gotta team up for something.
And that's what the Pro Gym is for. That Dr. Jekyll runs is like their headquarters.
Exactly.
Like he's like the Nick Fury of this Monster Universe.
Exactly.
And they're using actual legit science. And they have all their archives and stuff in the museum, like a headquarters when they find artifacts. And so their job is to consume and contain evil, but to let it be known that it's out there. But their job is to hunt it down and stop it.
For real.
But Dr. Jekyll is kind of like an anti-hero. He's kind of like, hey, I'll help you guys take this down, but don't test me because I'll kill you. He's crazy too. That's where Mr. Hyde comes out.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's
tight, bro.
I'll help you, but don't double cross me. That's Russell Crowe.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. That was, that's somebody you know growing up too. That's just some like us.
He's the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. Basically.
And I love
he was the Incredible Hulk before the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
So it was
it
was basically like you hear about this cat growing up, movies growing up. You don't have to see the movies, but you know all about it.
Do you think what's his name? Like I'm bad with names, so y'all should already know that, but the guy that was doing all those murders in Europe back in the day. Rip the Hunter?
Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper,
right?
Okay.
Do you think they might throw something like that in there? Like,
that's not too far off.
That would be kind of
because if it's like a flashback or a montage and they go back to that time frame of like the 1800s, then yeah, because it's gonna be modern day, but they'll give us some little epilogue.
I don't think some of the monsters might not be modern day though.
True.
I think they're gonna bounce back and forth with you. That would be great. So brilliant.
That'd be great.
They bounce back and forth.
But they can do that though, because the other movies have a golden era history.
Exactly.
They can tie that in.
Exactly. Like if you did Frankenstein.
Yeah.
In the past.
He's a monster out of time.
And then have him frozen in the Dr. Jekyll's like, and here he is, and he's like, ooh, like some Vader sheet. You know what I mean? And,
it's alive. It's alive.
Because you can't kill him.
Yeah.
So you just froze him, and then now you're time to use him.
Oh man!
See what I'm saying? In the future, it's time to use them now. Stuff like that, man.
There's so much up in the Pro Gym in their headquarters.
There's so much you could do with this.
Yeah.
So much you could do with it, man.
So they're creating new mythology, but they're acknowledging the past too.
Because the mythology of the monsters, you can touch it.
Yeah.
It's a mythology that you can honestly touch it, and it will always have its essence. Wolfman turns because he was bit or scratched by a wolf. Frankenstein is created.
Right.
Invisible Man, potion. Dr. Jekyll, potion. And they need to use those words, potion.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear elixir, potions. That's tight.
Keep it retro, yeah.
That stuff you keep retro. You know what I mean? Phantom of the Opera, disaster, stay in the opera.
Man.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Tight.
Creature the Black Lagoon. Creature in the Black Lagoon. Now let's say he was a gummy bear, a guppy fish, and he got big. No. Just a mutant out there, man. Something that got mutated or something. But
oh man,
we have 3 official people that's gonna be in the universe.
Yep.
Now, I think they were brilliant with this decision.
Oh yeah.
They decided to. They said we're gonna add Frankenstein to this thing. Go ahead and talk about that Javier, man.
Javier Bardem, No Country for Old Men. Bad guy from Skyfall. This dude he's the real deal. He's in the recent Pirates movie I haven't seen yet, but I know he did his thing in that.
Bruh.
But he's a hell of an actor, man. He's
Frankenstein.
He's got a dramatic punch to him, which I think is going to be great for this. So we're going to get acting in depth. This is a monster, by the way, but Frankenstein is a character at the end of the day.
Frankenstein is a theatrical character that you have to be a thespian to get him down.
Yep.
If you can't be that actor with Frankenstein, because you have to make me believe. Frankenstein is an emotional character.
Yeah.
He is the most emotional character out of the monster universe, because he's a man with multiple people's body parts brought back to life and is in fear of his life. You have to bring that to the scene. Frankenstein, I ain't gonna lie. With Javier playing him, may possibly make a brother cry. Because it's gonna be sympathetic, because you're gonna see the relationship and you're gonna be like, oh, poor dude, man. Poor dude.
It's gonna be more than eye candy, that's for sure. You get an actor of that caliber, oh yeah,
but
he's gonna bring it.
Frankenstein, you have to play him right. He can't be a all day and blowing up stuff. No, you have to be an actor to play Frankenstein.
Okay, because
that's what happened with not to cut you off, but that's what happened with Van Helsing. You know, Hugh Jackman, great. I like Van Helsing. A lot of people don't like Van Helsing for some reason.
I like it.
But Frankenstein was funny. I want to live. All this, it was a joke.
Melodramatic.
Yeah. He wasn't dramatic. He wasn't sad. You didn't feel him.
They was trying to recreate the 40s. If they was doing
that's where I was going, because
melodramatic.
Because you got people like me who Frankenstein, their only visual cues from Frankenstein is either Van Helsing or me. My first visual cue from Frankenstein, even though I knew it wasn't a real depiction of him, was Alvin and the Chipmunks meet Frankenstein.
Wow. You never watched The Monsters?
I never watched The Monsters growing up.
Herman Monster and all them?
I didn't watch The Monsters growing up. So like,
TV Land, dude.
Man.
I didn't watch, like, I'm telling you, I did not watch a bunch of TV as a kid. Like, I would watch, like, as a kid, I would watch Fresh Prince, Family Matters, and that was about it. I did not like watching TV at all.
Okay.
I didn't like
poor soul.
Like, I would get out of school, I'd be outside, I'd come in the house long enough to take a shower, go to sleep, and I'm back out the next day. I did not like to be in the house. So,
nor did we.
Yeah.
It was just
you guys watched TV and you watched movies and stuff.
Bruh, man.
You got into it long before I did. That's all I'm saying. So
that's like
Ronan in this. My origin story is awesome, man. Like before I really knew I was in the movie, I was just seeking this stuff.
I would just watch it, bro.
I had cable when I had video stores, man. That's what I did. And then friends. If I couldn't get it, somebody in my friend group had it. It was tight.
But once again, you know about these cats. You heard about these cats.
Yeah.
But
there was broadcasting networks that would show this stuff. You had like KDOC, KCAL, Turner Classic Movies, AMC.
Yeah.
It was all day like black and white programming.
Actually, I was trying to just watch the whole series, but Monsters is actually on Netflix, bro.
Then you got them other cats, also like me, or like I was back in the day, younger cats. It's a movie on. It's Monsters. Okay, cool. It's black and white. Nah, let's wait till it come out in color. I don't want to watch that old And that's what they do. Black and white.
But that's history, though.
Black and white. A lot of people don't watch black and white because
I think it was just you that didn't watch black and white.
But it's because of budgetary reasons they didn't have the color technicians to do that.
I don't know, bro.
It wasn't just me.
Black and white was normal.
It was
color TV is a privilege.
Yeah, I know this, but it's a whole bunch of people. Y'all too.
They missing out, bro.
You speaking for yourself or
you speaking for yourself, bro?
And it's
because I watched I Love Lucy.
How you don't watch I Love Lucy, bro?
Perry Mason.
My grandmother watched that shit.
That's fine. No. Let's keep it 100. How do you watch? You can't wait for it to come in color in the Twilight Zone.
True.
Because Ron Sterling was always in black and white.
Yeah.
Alfred Hitchcock is black and white.
Yep. Yeah.
You can't say I'm not gonna watch Joan Crawford or Betty Davis or Clark Gable or John Wayne. Those movies were black and white.
Cary Grant.
But
Humphrey
there are
Bogart.
people that didn't watch any of those movies. That's all I'm saying.
But you gotta
Dick
speak for
Van
yourself.
Dyke, bro.
You gotta speak for yourself.
I know.
Though.
but
You
there
can't say other groups.
There
though.
are people that didn't watch those movies.
Nah, bro.
So what I'm saying, what I'm trying to get at is, this is going to, for some people, this is going to be their first depiction of these monsters. That's all I'm getting at. So
I don't expect a lot of people not to know what this is, because the simple fact is dust old. Like literally, like the mummy's dust. It's old, bro.
yeah, it's old.
Archive.
But that's what we're here. This is like going back on the acting. Javier, perfect guy for Frankenstein. He's big. He has that emotional look. He's on point. I think that was the best, one of the best decisions they could have made, because he's an actor.
Yeah. The whole team behind this is kind of interesting though, because the guy that's kicking this off, if you look at the behind the scenes and what he was talking about, Alex Kurtzman,
I stayed away from it, bro.
he was explaining like, hey, we wouldn't have the stuff we had today if it wasn't for the old Universal monsters. So he took on this project saying that we have to pay homage to them, because we wouldn't have the movies that we had today. He wanted to be the guy to unlock that and to reintroduce that for what Steve Smith was talking about for this new era and generation. To the point that if this is great, and I believe it will, they'll want to go back and watch that. And these are film buffs I'm talking about. Yeah. If this is remotely great, and I'm sure it is because they have an interesting team behind it, they'll go back and seek those old classics. So that black and white barrier is not going to stop them. Yeah. These are film buffs that want to know and want to know, like, why is this being created? Because there's two things that's going to happen. They're going to question, is this the original or is this new? Oh, there was something before this? I like this. Where'd this come from? That's where the homework comes in.
Remember when we went to go watch Kingsman Secret Service? We went to the Fox studio.
Yeah.
And they had what's his name? He just passed away. Willy Wonka.
Gene Wilder.
Remember they had Gene Wilder and Frankenstein and had all that. Remember they had the painting. Remember I think I had a picture somewhere.
Yeah.
And it was dope. And they basically had the history of like Fox movies and stuff. And it was crazy just looking at it and understanding, like, man, there's a lot of freaking movies like this. These are not just one movie, bro. Yeah. Let you know that it's like 4, 5 Wolfman movies that came back to back to back.
Each character had their own series and solo stuff, and then they have
like
the crossover.
7 Draculas, bro.
Yeah,
it's a lot of them. Different people playing them, but
all together as a group, it's like at 7 or 8 monster movies because they have their own collective. It's like a box set.
The monsters kind of really died out once the 70s hit. Yeah. Westerns came into play. Space was big.
Yep.
People were more into Halloween, more the 80s aliens, slashers,
sci-fi, cyberpunk came into play.
Yeah. These characters,
cop movies, gang thrillers.
I'm excited for this, man. Yeah. Getting on the next character, which is one of my favorites because the ability is too dope. It's the Invisible Man.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Johnny Depp himself, Jack Sparrow.
That's crazy.
Edward Scissorhands, bruh.
Ed Wood.
Man, like
it's going down.
You're getting actors who grew up, and this is why they wanted to be actors, bro.
Yep.
This is perfect.
Sophia's
like the only one that's at young age, and her being the mummy doesn't take much. Yeah. The mummy doesn't have emotions. The mummy's kind of like weird, like he's just a mummy.
Yeah.
She has powers.
But she's one of us though.
She's one of us. Yeah. It's like bringing us in the group with the old school cats.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, he's 50. Yeah. Javier is like 50 something. 40.
So he's a baby when them black and white movies.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Johnny Depp, 50 something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Perfect.
Yeah.
You got the right freaking Russell Crowe. You got the right bunch of actors, and they're all, and you know, crazy thing about it, they're all around the world. You got a Hispanic.
Yeah, Universal.
You have what is Russell Crowe's from? What Australia or he's Australian, right? Yeah. You got Johnny Depp, American.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Cruise is American. All I can do is see him get somebody from Europe now, and that has to be the Phantom of the Opera.
I was just about to say it. Yep, that ain't too far off.
If they do Dracula, I see Dracula being from Europe too.
That's Luke Evans.
Luke Evans.
Yeah, if they,
because that's like more of like a musical horror story, but it's like a darkly like musical.
But I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know I don't like Hugh Jackman's legs, but he could be a Phantom of the Opera.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hugh Jackman could be the Phantom of the Opera. He likes to sing.
Would you like to go older or younger though?
I think older is better.
Older's better, okay, because you
The
want to
maturity,
compliment the time.
the maturity of this group, this team.
Because when you said European, I thought of old boy from Legion and the Guest. I thought Dan Stevens would be a tight Phantom
Dan
of the
Stevens
Opera.
is cool.
He's around that 30,
but
40
the
barrier.
acting caliber that
Yeah.
we're at,
I got
Phantom
you.
of Opera
I got you.
is more dramatic.
Yeah. I was trying to see where
Hugh
you are.
Jackman can
Like,
make you
older,
cry.
younger. Yeah, he can. He's been there. Prisoners. Shut up.
He can make you cry.
All I can say is I'm also excited for this universe, and I'm excited for it to see what they do with it, because they brought in all of this talent. So you know that they want to do something with it. You know that they want to go places with it.
This was in the works for
think,
years.
honestly,
So I'm
I think
interested
they
in
know
something.
that they're gonna knock this out in 6-7 years and then let it go. It will not be a milking cow situation with this franchise, and I love that about it. You get the mature actors, get them. This is their last big box office type deal going on, and then you're done. You're done. There's no need for them to come back. There's no need for it. We're gonna love this and enjoy this for the next 30 years, and then they're gonna reboot this shit probably in 25 years. That's the perfect way to do this. I don't want to see them milking Wolfman. I don't want to see them doing that. However, I heard rumors about Dwayne Johnson being a Wolfman. Absolutely not.
No.
I disagree
No.
to the max.
What you do is you bring back Benicio del Toro.
You can. Or
Have you seen the remake, Wolfman?
No, but Benicio is a
Awesome.
good name. That's a good name.
Yeah.
or and
He looked like a wolf,
and you got
and he portrayed it.
bruh
And his daddy was tight too. Anthony Hopkins was a wolf too. Oh
bruh.
my god, that was
And
2010.
and you're able to see him and Javier on the same screen.
Oh my god,
That's tight. However,
buckets.
but I know how Hollywood thinks, guys. You know
Not
why?
like us.
Because they're gonna say we gotta have somebody black in here. So then that's when you bring in Idris.
But I don't get mad about stuff like that because
No,
like certain
we don't
things,
care because we grew up in an era.
we know what it
this
is
what
though.
it was.
It's like just throwing him in there for the sake of not because he's right for it, but they're just
Just put him in there because he's black.
right.
We need somebody black.
That's not okay
But they're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
That's when you're gonna bring in
because
someone
they
like
think
Idris.
that's how we all think.
I think Idris would be a great Wolfman.
I'm not mad at it though.
I think Idris, in fact, he might be better than Del Toro. I think Idris will be a great Wolfman because first and foremost, Wolfman is strong and big, solid. Idris is solid, bruh.
That's a brother.
Look, you ain't gonna never get me mad. You ain't gonna never get me mad for casting
I mean,
Sorry.
yeah, I'll watch it. You got my money.
Idris Wolfman.
Del Toro all day, but I'm like,
Or it could be Vampire in Brooklyn.
If you tell me, I don't care what the movie is. If you tell me we want Idris Elba, I'm sold on you.
Man,
He could be the
rest
Vampire
in
in
peace,
Brooklyn.
Wes Craven, man. That was his. But if somebody was to pick up that mantle, his son could probably do it.
Which one?
Jonathan Craven, because Vampire in Brooklyn was a Wes Craven movie. Bruh, oh my god.
That shit was funny, man. That was a funny movie, man.
Yeah.
Wesley
Eddie
Snipes.
Murphy, right?
Good vampire movie, though.
I say Wesley Snipes. Oh, I was saying Wesley
Wes
Snipes.
Craven, man. So,
Eddie Murphy and what's his name, Dwayne Wayne, and
Kadeem
John
Hardison.
Witherspoon.
Yeah. Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett, yeah.
And the dude from New Jack City. Alan Payne. Jason Larry, brother. Yeah.
Tight.
That was a good cast.
But no, I can see it, Idris. If you want to change it up because you want to put someone black in there.
Put some heart and soul to it, yeah. I mean, Idris seems like he's a fan of that genre though and stuff like that.
Because
he's in Dark Tower. He's in a Stephen King project right now.
That's what I'm saying. You got to remember, like
That's
these
cool.
actors that are actors.
That was tight.
They watch them movies.
Yeah.
They can relate to that, and that's why I say I like the way they're going with as far as the older actors, less young people because they don't know about it. They kind of sound like you. No disrespect, but it's like I didn't watch this. It had to be color. I heard about them, but I don't know much about them. So then I'm gonna play this role. I hope I get it right. These actors grew up watching this. They understand this. This is why Godzilla was good in the beginning. You have an actor like Bryan Cranston who grew up watching Godzilla, who got into a business and talking on Power Rangers and doing what he understands this and he understands what it means to him. And then you have someone like what's his name? Kick-Ass. What's his name?
Taylor Johnson.
Aaron Taylor, who we know has no clue about these movies. and you can tell by the way they're acting in the film.
He's collecting the check.
They're just collecting a check.
Gotcha.
You have actors who got money, and they're doing it because they like to act. Especially Johnny Depp. He just likes being on screen.
He loves the craft, and that's cool. Like,
yeah,
the money's gonna come, but like when you love the art,
bro,
it's totally different.
You have a certain level of egos that is gonna make this franchise dope. It won't. I don't think the egos will break it. You have someone like Russell Crowe. He's on screen with Tom Cruise, Johnny Depp, Javier, bruh. They're gonna all top each other. They're gonna go into them chops and why they deserve Oscars. Look, I'm telling you. And Tom Cruise will be running.
I'm saying, look. I'm saying
I wouldn't be. I'll let you go. I gotta say this though. I wouldn't be mad like if there was a category like, and I always say this because I like watching these kind of genres of movies. But when you bring that type of caliber of acting and writers and directors or something like this, and they treat it not like the genre that they're catering to, it's different. Because who's to say like monster movies can't win awards and stuff like that for visual effects and things like that? When you talked about acting, like wouldn't that be iconic if somebody got a nomination for a movie like this?
I see it happening.
That's crazy.
A lot of people look at this franchise.
It's a renaissance.
A lot of people look at the Dark Universe as comical, a joke, funny, cheesy, blah, blah, blah. That's cool. But if you understand where those movies stood back then,
yeah, they
were tight. They were tight. Yes, they're not Oscar-winning films, but you gotta look at actors back then. The actors back then were better than they are now.
Yeah.
Those actors, bruh.
Lon Chaney, Boris Karloff.
You need to go and watch some black and white films. I'm telling you, you'll be like, my gosh, this is tight. These motherfuckers.
What you got to lose?
The acting ability has dropped, bruh. When you look and see starring comedians in a drama,
man,
this is a problem, bruh. It's a joke. You can only count a handful of actors that are just like anything they do is gold.
And you have people stepping out of their element just to stay relevant and be surprised. Like you had like guys like what's his name? That was Dennis Weaver from like Gunsmoke, but he did it was funny, like, because I remember hearing this interview that Steven Spielberg was talking about how he casted Dennis Weaver to be in his first movie.
Yeah.
And he was like, I saw this guy in this thriller called Touch of Evil. Kind of like a semi-Hitchcock movie.
Yeah.
And he's like,
somebody told me about that one.
I want to see him in a thriller, though. I had never seen him in this. Like, he was always the guy on Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
And people always jumped out of their element just to stay relevant and surprise their fans and stuff. Jamie Lee Curtis, her parents come from iconic from the golden era. Janet Leigh, Scream Queen from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
Yeah.
Her father, Tony Curtis. Mm-hmm. Huge back then. Kiefer Sutherland's dad, his father, Donald Sutherland.
And he's still doing it.
Golden era, still around. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
You got
Martin Sheen.
Martin Sheen.
The sons of Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen. He comes from the golden era. So it's crazy. Like you still see the old time history of how movies were and how storytelling was versus now. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard because people don't really have that relevancy and that connection to it, like J3 was saying, because people go and they watch the movie and then they go on about their life and forget it didn't resonate with them. Nothing was connected to them, so they kind of forgotten about it, which is fine. But then you got those hardcore film buffs that had their mom and dad and their parents showing them these things as kids. So as they grew up, the movies we didn't care about then, we appreciate them now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's a movement almost.
And even it's like dope. For me personally, I watch these shows, these movies with my kids now. We watch black and white. Yeah. That is a mandatory fact. We gonna watch this. This is tight. I like it. You gonna watch it. It's dope. And I have high hopes for this. Excuse me. I have high hopes for this universe.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's going to be really good to see it. I don't care about the new generation. All I care about is a great story, and I hope it makes its money, so it can continue on making them because it will eventually catch on. Yeah. We're getting oversaturated with heroes.
People want to see the old stuff come back. It's been proven.
Everything goes in circles anyway.
They want to see that.
It's going to come back around.
Yeah. You're going to see more revenge movies, vigilante type movies. You're going to see a lot of that old badass stuff that's been missing.
Like, I know me, I'm, like, y'all seen a whole lot of more movies than I have. Because I'm only just within the last couple of years getting...
I didn't do that.
That was perfect timing. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm only just within the last couple of years, like really starting to watch and pay attention to to a lot of this stuff.
That's
right?
cool. It's a cycle though, man. It's
Yeah,
like it's a good thing that you
like-
like when you say like C. Smith that you're discovering something right now. That kind of it's exciting to me to hear that because like don't feel bad when you say like you don't know because it's like man, I want to share that with you.
Yeah.
Because I might unlock something.
Yeah.
You might unlock something. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like it's a lot of history out there, and that's the beauty of internet and books and reading, just TV. Going back, I love going back. I support that. Like when we do our thing, like retro, man, retro is cool. Like I love going back because I'm so desensitized to what we have now. So it's like I see this stuff and it's cool, but I love the stuff from the past because without that we wouldn't have this. So you got to show respect to that.
Yeah. And it helps your film storytelling, man.
That too.
I was telling somebody a couple of days ago about when I was younger. I watched the monster movies and stuff, but I also would read women romance books. And the reason why, and I hate reading, but the reason why, because women romance books are very detailed.
Yeah. From what I hear.
The way he touched me with his curves, and you get all in it. He thrust me.
Yep.
You read a couple of those, bro. You learn how to write detail.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? This is what they used to do back in the day. It was hard to when they wrote stuff for monsters. You had to be detailed, bro, because then nobody know what the hell you was talking about. Frankenstein, what the hell is a Frankenstein? Well, he's a creature that looks like this. Well, what the hell is that? Well, you got to have detail in his head right here, and he has to have his cut right here. He has to be green, and not green, but kind of like booger green. No, too dark, but make him a little light. You have to be very detail oriented with those characters. This is why they were so powerful, man. And I've been speaking it since I watched Guardians, and it's the truth. These films nowadays do not have a audience impact as far as giving 2 cents once you walk out. The monster movie, I think we will care. I think we're gonna be like, bruh.
And it's been so long since they've been on screen.
I think we're gonna care,
bruh. Who better than Universal to be like, you know what? It's time to go back to the archives, to the woodworks. Let's reinvent this. And then you got a director that wants the new generation to experience and know what that was like, because he was a kid watching those. Now he's making that movie. How dope is that?
You need to go back and watch it, bro.
That's dope.
You know what? You guys remind. This is what I enjoy about hanging out with you guys, right? Because not only do you know what you guys are talking about when it comes to this, but you go and you've already seen this stuff. You've seen what the good stuff is. You can say, oh, you should go back and you should watch this. You should watch this. You should do this, right? People who really invest time, who know what a subject is about, you can listen to them and you understand what they say. You can tell that they're not full of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could say...
There's a lot of YouTubers out there.
Yeah. It's just it's like film buffs are the same way as some people who are in music. They'll do the same thing. Oh, this is fine, but you should go back and listen to this. It's the same thing. So I really like that about y'all.
Shout out to Chris Cross. Yeah. That's what's the album.
Man,
I just wear my clothes backwards.
It's crazy. Like even when I was in like middle school and high school, man. I didn't really pay attention to history, but you put a movie on, I'd watch.
Like Roots and stuff, bro.
I was always fascinated by some of those movies, and a lot of times I didn't know what was going on. But it's crazy. Those movies that I watched in middle school and high school, I've gone back and I seek them on my own, and I love them now. The movie about the Watergate scandal with Robert Redford and Dustin Hoffman, All the President's Men.
I think
my history teacher made me watch it. And guess what? It's funny. This is a crazy fun fact. Captain America: Winter Soldier was inspired by that because it was a political kind of spy movie. Yeah. The Russo brothers watched that movie and incorporated that political like satire in this movie. So it was kind of cool. And then you had what was another one like that? Apocalypse Now, the Vietnam movie. Yeah. Watched it in high school. Didn't care 2 licks about it then. I love it now. Francis Ford Coppola is one of my top 10 directors.
It's true.
Gotta dig Godfather.
That's how it is.
And I know the guy behind it now, so it's crazy. Like everything comes full circle. The stuff I was introduced to as a youngster, didn't catch on to it, but as I grew up, seeked it on my own, and it's in my collection now. It's crazy.
You're right about that, because I remember watching, I saw the Godfather one and the Mel Gibson movie, The Patriot. I saw both of those in class. So both of those.
They showed you Godfather in class?
They showed me Godfather in class.
That's dope.
What, you was in prison or something?
No, I took a film class. They showed me Godfather in class. So I get it, man.
Corleone.
Like,
Thank you for that exception.
They got Sonny bad, right?
Yeah.
You know what? What got me off of horror? I think it was I was in class. I think I was in like 4th or 5th grade, and they showed this movie, The Birds. And,
Great movie.
Yeah.
Alfred Hitchcock.
And I was like, I watched it. I couldn't look at birds the same way again, and I was like,
Now
you get a BB gun, you get some Alka-Seltzer, right?
Movie's tight though.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna speak for myself, but I say people that are not versatile in that genre of movies would laugh at something like that.
Yeah.
But that movie was great to me.
It was great to my mind.
It's ridiculous, but it's the way Hitchcock did it, but was tight.
It could happen.
It was real.
Like I saw.
It's more logical.
You gotta go outside.
It's more logical than zombies are, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
my thinking. So there is logic to it. It's just the time frame. People can't relate to the time period. That's
it's like
all
the
it
Children
is.
of Corn, bruh.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
In 7th grade.
Children of Corn was good.
Which one?
It.
Really?
Yeah. 7th grade in class.
Wow.
I
didn't get that experience, but dang, I'm mad about that one. That's tight though. But I did read Stephen King's book in middle school. I never finished it. I'm gonna do it before this new one comes out though.
I'm worried about that one, but we'll get back on the monsters.
Yeah, but
man.
monsters, man.
It's
a revolution happening right now. People want to see that grit old school kind of come back, but polished and modernized. Like you know what I mean. So it's good.
And what I seen with the Mummy, they polished it just right.
I like what they're doing because. With the Brendan Fraser one, which I love, like I think that was a
good movie.
That was a great,
man.
It was a great adventure. Yeah, shout out to Stephen Sommers, man. It was a cool adventure though. I feel like with this new one, Alex Kurtzman is making an action horror, so I love that. It seems dark.
You seen the scene? Because I didn't want to watch it, but I seen the scene when he's in the water and she comes up. Freak! What are you doing in here?
And then when I seen mummies in the water swimming, I was like, gang. And then the rats and stuff, I was like, oh, I hope they bring the scarabs back, the little spiders that was crawling in their skin. I love that stuff.
And that's what was tight about the Brendan Fraser one, because that thing went through the shoe to his brain. It was like, oh, he was trying to stop it. He was free.
He had to cut his wrist open, then he hit it, he ripped his shirt, and the thing was in his brain. He was like, ah! And that was PG-13. And I'm like, dude, they went there, though.
Yeah, they went there.
It was tight. They went there. This one, Mummy's about to be OP, even now his henchman, like, because, you know, he possesses other things.
And I remember we did an episode on MovieTalk.
It's gonna be action season, so you're gonna like the action aspect of it. This is Tom Cruise. You're talking about. J3 said he's gonna be running.
Yeah,
he's gonna be. It's gonna be Mission Impossible in a monster universe.
He's gonna run.
Sign me up.
Crazy stunt.
80 miles per hour running from Sofia Boutella.
And the crazy thing is, it's Mission Impossible, and he can't die.
Tight. Logic.
He's
like actual logic though.
He can't die.
He can't. So it works.
Blown up everything. Boom.
It
back
works.
Up.
Oh my gosh! Like that's the most brilliant thing you could have done.
Man,
you put people in there that people love,
and
then the team behind it wants to do this. Like this is beautiful.
And Universal's monsters, bro. Come on,
this is history.
Yeah.
I will actually go on Halloween to go to the. You know how they do the scary. You know they're gonna have the monsters there next time.
They got to.
It's gonna be tight, bro. Yeah. I will actually go.
And it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be hard to get into watch because of this. This is huge. I haven't been to Universal in a while though. I want to go back and do the tour thing again. I heard like you can actually walk through the Norman Bates house through the cycle thing.
Nice.
Because before you like it would just drive through it, but you can actually go up the lot and go into the house.
Hey, we should go. We should do like a Justice League thing. And we just go to Universal, film it, you know what I mean, for everybody. We should do that.
I'll be with it, man, because that's movie bus. That's history.
Matter of fact, we need to go to Warner Brothers Studio, bro.
Yeah.
I'll pick the plans up. We can. The summertime approaching. The lot will be empty. We won't be able to see a lot of celebrities, but we should be able to go and do our thing.
But we'll be able to have our experience.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. But anyway, this is tight, man. Really excited for this universe. I see a bright future if it's done right.
I'm really happy about this and the guy that's behind this though, man. Guys, check out Alex Kurtzman, man. He worked on the TV series Fringe on Fox. It was kind of like the modern day version of X-Files.
Fringe was tight, man.
Yeah, he was the guy behind that. So he worked with J.J. Abrams on that, and then the Sleepy Hollow series, which is also on Fox. He was the creator and writer on that, and he did some other stuff. He wrote the first Transformers, the best Transformers movie. Like, so this guy's he's a retro kind of dude. Yeah. Kurtzman's tight.
You need to get on that Voltron.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to.
If you're watching this, Alex, man, yeah.
Yeah, if you know Alex, man, send him this video.
Alex
Let him know what's
Kurtzman,
up.
man.
I am looking forward to this Mummy movie because I want to see what they do with the Mummy. Because I like the first two Brandon Fraser Mummy movies.
Oh yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, they're part of my collection. So I want to see what they do with them. With her. I would like, because you see the trailers and you see what she does in the trailers, but I really want to go in there and experience it and see what she does in the theater. I want to.
You gotta do me one big favor, Steve Smith. You gotta watch the remake of The Wolfman.
That was tight.
Before this video's over, we'll show you the trailer or something. Because I think you'll like that.
I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I was worried about
It's
was the
brutal.
Mummy.
Like we say, you brutal? That movie's brutal.
Especially little Anthony Hopkins.
Oh my god.
He was little and
The
gray.
makeup effect is practical, and even the CG was good, but the gruesome and blood and guts effects is tight. Like
That's one thing too.
Rick Baker,
if
man.
they can, I'm gonna get back on the Mummy, but if they can make practical effects
Rick
with
Baker's tight.
with these monster universe like that,
Oh yeah.
that's gonna bring realistic to it. And with the Mummy, only thing I was worried about, but they solved that problem with the trailer 1, I think, or 2, or one of them. I thought she was like a South American mummy.
Oh, okay.
I was worried about that. I was like, man, they did that with the Chinese one with
Jet Li.
I was like, man,
Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
And that's what messed it up because it took away the mythology factor of the Egyptians.
Yeah.
But now I found out she's the Egyptian.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm in it to win it. This is gonna be dope, man. Tight.
Here's what I want to know. What I want to know about in regards to Johnny Depp's Invisible Man. Do you think they're gonna have it where he still does the unwrapping like the classic Mummy?
You have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All that's gonna go down, and I think it's gonna be modern day.
Because it will defeat the purpose of the illusion.
Okay.
So he has to actually show that.
Because I'm thinking because it's Johnny Depp, they might show his face.
Maybe in the beginning or something.
No. Johnny Depp is not an egotistic actor.
True.
He'll get it done.
Yeah. It's almost kind of like
I
see what you mean because kind of like what was it that Kevin Bacon Hollow Man.
That was a good movie.
Hollow Man was good. It was kind of like a modern reinterpretation of that. So they kind of showed him in the beginning, and then he started to slowly fade away. But he was still a character. Yeah. You still got a performance out of him. You can still hear it within his voice and within his dialogue. Same thing applies to Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
So
he's not gonna be one of them actors.
But
like,
the only difference is
I'm Invisible Man, but
he's
I gotta
in the universe.
You gotta see my face all through the movie, except for the very ending.
Yeah.
That's
why. And
that's tight because you'll see his tux jacket and you'll see him in a suit. And you just won't see his face
because I want to see him. I want to see him with the wrappings and stuff. Yeah. But I didn't want them to give him the Sue Storm treatment where he could just make himself invisible whenever he felt like it.
That might end up occurring depending on the threat.
Because I'm more excited about how he's gonna sound. How's he gonna use his voice? Because the Invisible Man always disguised his voice, almost like he was a spy or something.
That's why you got the right actor.
That's tight. So that's gonna be more sinister. This dude is. Why is he talking like that? But I can't see him, so I can't imagine what he's thinking or what he's feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's where the dramaticness comes in. But it's the Invisible Man, and he's not as like simple as people think. He's a threat. But what's he gonna do? Because he's gonna be in and out of character when he's interacting with different people.
Right.
So that's dope. And then you got the right guy to do it. Yeah. Kevin Bacon was the same way in Hollow Man.
You can't give me invisibility cards, I'm telling you now.
Like he became a totally different person. Like he was kind of just stuck in a cubicle, but he was just out there trying to have fun. But then he went crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like to see you.
Yeah.
That's where the acting comes into play.
You need to watch that one too.
Because you're misunderstood. Yeah. That's cold. You gotta think about it. People think if I was invisible, I could do whatever I want. But that feeling is not gonna last forever.
No, you're still human.
It's like on Twilight Zone. That like one of my favorite episodes when the guy he gets shot and he doesn't know he's dead, and then he has this guardian angel or something watching over him.
We watched that,
and he's telling him that he can anything he does he wins. So he gambles, he wins all this money, and he's like, man, I've been doing bad stuff my whole life, because he kind of thinks he's in heaven. And he's like, he got all the women he want.
He was in the hotel. Yeah.
Well, yeah. He had all the women he wants. He gambles. He gets all the money. He always wins. Everything is perfect for him.
It was like Groundhog Day.
And then he started realizing, I'm like, damn, it's been like 2 months. I'm still winning, man. I mean, I bashed all these females I want, What else is for me to do? He's like, well, this is what you like to do. He's like, I want to call my friends up. He's like, oh, you can't do that. He's like, man, what kind of crap is this? He started going mad.
Yeah.
And then he realized, he asked the dude, he said, because he never really officially asked, like, am I in heaven? He just assumed. He was like, you're not in heaven. You're in the other place. And he's like, shh, game.
Yeah.
He put him in hell. And he lived and he went through hell. He's gonna go through hell the rest of his life, the rest of his afterlife.
Yeah.
And that's what makes Invisible Man so special, because he has to overcome that. And I don't know how they're gonna what they're gonna do when they mix the universe. Are they gonna superhero it out and give him a bigger threat? Kind of like how they did with Extraordinary Gentleman.
He's killing me.
Where you have something where they have to combine.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were gonna do.
What you blew up? What happened?
Tied.
You said bigger threat, and he went there.
Because I saw it.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Yeah.
Who's to say there ain't no other villains in here?
Because that's what I thought they were gonna do. That's why
I see them coming together.
Doing the team up. Because
this is a team up that I can see.
And I didn't even tell you the other part to that. Who's to say that we're gonna get a Monster Squad too? That's trying to hunt them down, showing that these things are out there. And I already got the cast for you, the kids from Stranger Things.
Yeah, they getting bigger. It could work.
Keep the same monsters.
Let me say it.
Keep the same monsters.
Let me put it out there.
And get the Duffer Brothers to do the.
Shut up, man! I'm about to say it. Put the Duffer Brothers in this dark universe, and I say, give the Duffer Brothers a character like the creature of the Black Lagoon.
Oh my God!
I think they would be the perfect directors for something like that. The eeriness of the creature, trying to figure out about what the creature is. The creature comes out. I think the Duffer Brothers will be great directors for that film. The Creature of Black Lagoon.
Let's go.
That's what I would do.
And when you guys are like, oh, the Duffer Brothers never made a movie. Yes, they have. They made a short feature film. It was called Hidden. Came out in like 2005. You can look it up online.
But I think they would be great for that theme. That type of character.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's kind of like how Stranger Things runs.
Family adventures, kind of mysterious.
You go on the camping thing in the damn woods.
Yeah. That's right up their alley.
You can get a lot of good directors to get on this.
And they know how to make it look retro but new.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs to Stranger Things.
Another director, what's his name that's doing War of Planet Apes?
Matt Reeves.
I think Matt Reeves would be great in this direction also. And I think Matt Reeves would be good for someone like Wolfman, because what he's done with Planet of the Apes.
I ain't mad at that.
What he's done with Planet of the Apes.
That's interesting.
He's put Planet of the Apes where Planet of the Apes is like, that's my sheep. But Planet of the Apes is one of those movies where you feel for the apes, but you still feel for the humans. Wolfman, you're gonna feel for him as a wolfman. You're gonna feel for him as a human, and you're gonna put those two together. You're gonna see humans go after him, and you're gonna see humans that love him. I think he's gonna be able to really direct that wood look. Him in the grass. He coming out. He did the monkeys already, bro, and they're all CG. So I think Matt Reeves, or someone in that caliber that knows how to film like that will be great for a movie like Wolfman. Just on some jungle stuff.
Matt Reeves is not a stranger to mystery and horror, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's jumped in that wheelhouse before. And I was thinking, like, for the Frankenstein movie, I would love to see Sam Raimi take on Frankenstein. That'd be kind of cool.
Sam Raimi cool, but he might take it cartoonish. We gotta go.
I mean, he does have a sensibility of. He knows how to incorporate. It's funny you say that. He knows how to incorporate human and horror, though. He knows how to make that humanity, though, but still fun.
Christopher Nolan.
You've seen Darkman, though, right?
Yes.
And I'm giving you that mixture with kind of like Drag Me to Hell and Darkman. You know what I mean?
True. But this is Javier's movie.
I feel you.
You gotta look at them two.
Yeah. Who was your pick?
Christopher Nolan.
You think he'd do something like this?
I think he did Batman. I think he would. I think Christopher Nolan.
It's a little different for him, though.
It's different.
Not mad at it, though.
It's different.
So, it's a challenge, though.
But he has.
I'd love to see it.
Christopher Nolan has that.
Because Christopher Nolan loves original ideas, like doing his own original stories.
True.
So this is a property, kind of like a franchise. It's not like a Batman thing. So this is something where, like, he's not creating it. He's just coming in to direct and bring his take to it. Unlike Inception or Memento or something. So
what about?
But I mean, it's an interesting choice.
Christopher Nolan, his movies they engage your brain.
That's true. Batman is the only franchise he came in where it was like, I want to bring a realism to it, but outside of that filmography, original stories.
So like anytime you say Christopher Nolan, like I'm automatically sold. Like because you can't go wrong with Christopher Nolan because he's going to make you think, and he's going to bring a sense of realism. Or if he wants to do a movie, and he's going to deliver it, and you're going to enjoy it. And
the thinking part is too much because you're not really watching a mystery thing. Like I feel you on that he will bring a realism to it. Absolutely, that's what you want. Like, the realism side, yes. But you're not watching like Inception thing. You don't want to have people thinking too much in the Mouse universe where they're like, "Oh my god, like this is a blockbuster, right?" You know, if they're questioning, that's a problem.
He's not. But
you don't want to do that.
He knows how to do it. Where
mystery,
engages. He knows how to do it where it engages your brain, but it doesn't do it too heavily. Where like you can say, we're like, because you know we come back and we watch a movie and we come back and we think on it. And we like, this didn't make no sense. This was stupid. This is who you ain't gonna do that in history.
Who was the director who did War of Roses?
Damn, I thought you said Gang of Roses for a second. That's
no, not that. It'll come back to me.
Let me look it up.
Yeah.
See, he's still alive.
I'm thinking of the remake too. I'm trying to think of the original though.
I'm talking about the original.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas.
That's the name.
Oh, was it Zemeckis? Was it Robert Zemeckis?
Let me see. Hold on.
No, that's Romancing the Stone and The Jewel of the Nile. Those are good too.
Are you still alive though? Or
come on. Here we go. That's War of Roses.
The director.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
He directed it?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I felt like I had to stop. I'm like, wait, Danny DeVito.
Taxi, bro.
Danny DeVito then.
Wow. I ain't mad at that.
That's a face we can get in Hollywood again. I'm directing.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito. Cause
and he's got roles.
And the reason why I say War of the Roses,
he's got experience,
is because that was one of the most suspenseful thrillers, but dramatic love stories.
I got you.
All in one.
That's okay. So you want a genre blend? Okay. Yeah.
He might be good on a Frankenstein level because he'll be able to show a relationship between Frankenstein and his bride.
Okay.
And a twisted
modern time, yeah.
We don't know if it's gonna be modern though. I think Frankenstein gonna be in the past. It's just gonna look modern because it's gonna be in HD.
Gotcha.
But I think Frankenstein's gonna be old, and he's gonna be brought back
because they will kind of keep it grounded. I'm thinking 2 way ahead because I was thinking like maybe interdimension, but if they invented a time machine because Frankenstein did have that tech.
No. Now time traveling might exist.
Okay.
When we talk dark universe,
not too far off there. All right.
We're talking
it's
time
possible
traveling,
then, right? Yeah, because there's science in here.
We're talking time traveling.
Yeah.
What was a time travel movie back then? Is one of them.
Stargate?
Nah, that's too technology. We're talking about fools on bicycles and junk. Anything's possible in the dark universe.
Yeah.
But I see, if you don't, Christopher Nolan, Danny DeVito would do good for like Frankenstein, bro. He's also an older person. He knows cinematography. He knows acting.
He knows film. Yeah, he's been around.
He's a great dude. Was Penguin.
Yeah.
His costume work is gonna be on point.
He was on great television. Taxi was one of the coolest shows.
And he still is. Always Sunny in Philadelphia is a great show.
Yeah.
So you got. I think that would be a nice face to put
He's
in there.
still around too. Yeah.
Put Danny DeVito on.
That's a nice return for him, and then being a part of this. Yeah.
Because he'll be able to show. It's that you got to make Frankenstein's that character that's going to create that world, man.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gonna be cool, but when you sit there and you look at Frankenstein, and you're gonna be like, damn.
I think they should play it up as far as like, since we know the universe is gonna be shared and connected. I think it'd be cool if it's like they surprise people with like who's gonna be in what film and where they're gonna pop up in, almost like kind of like an Alfred Hitchcock thing, because in his movies it was almost like a where's Hitchcock gonna pop up at. I think that'd be kind of cool if they played on that persona, since this is Universal we're talking about. They're the biggest like company that's known for mystery movies within their archives. I mean, Universal was making movies since the beginning of time.
Do you think they might add aliens in this?
I don't know.
Not aliens like the alien.
Not that.
We're talking about aliens.
Just
Like-
creatures from outer space.
Yeah.
Martians and stuff. Bruh, I would be
crazy. It could go anywhere, bruh. You could basically relive everything that we loved as kids and like just go crazy
You don't
with
understand, C. Smith. They put aliens in this.
It's a wrap, bro. That's gonna be the bigger threat. Freaking something from space comes
It's
down.
gonna be like Invasion of Mars, but we, like you said, HD. Mars attacks me without the camp humor. Bruh.
Mars attacks.
And then the monsters, Avengers, monsters, going after them.
Bruh.
As long as they don't
Invisible
have
Man going to the ship, tear stuff up. Chuck
like,
tight,
I'm
bruh.
cool with that. As long as they don't just have
Epic.
As long as they don't have
movie-going
that
experience.
one control thing that you destroy and it just kills all the aliens. I don't want that again.
No, we're not talking about Independence Day. We're just talking
No,
about
just like our actual, just full on war. Like just war.
solo films. You're gonna be able to understand the character.
That's
Yeah.
tight.
You're gonna connect with
And
them.
then you bring them together and they fight aliens.
No, I'm not saying necessarily aliens, but
But like just like the idea of like something else being out there,
it's something
and they
else.
discover it
Yeah,
by accident.
Well, maybe not aliens, but
because
maybe
usually
demons.
they say like Dracula goes mad or
Yeah.
goes and controls something. He's taking over some ancient. It won't probably be we don't know.
'Cause you
You've
got
seen
the-
Indiana Jones.
You got the government like,
It
hey,
might be aliens.
they're threats, and then you got the kids, the monster squad's like, nah, we need the monsters to fight the bigger threat, and then everyone's like, what are you talking about? And it's like the kids are doing that Boy Who Cried Wolf storyline. These kids is telling the truth, but their mom and daddy's like, oh, they lying.
Yeah.
And then the little girl becomes friends with Frankenstein. Monster Squad all over again, bruh. And then he goes back to his world, and then she gives him her beloved toy doll to give to him, so he has something to remember the little girl by. That's touching, dog. Grown man gonna be crying though. That's tight. But it's back to what he's saying. Connective tissue to
It's
the emotional factor.
because-
This happened in Monster Squad. If you can 2018 that up,
Monster Squad be tight.
plus what you're saying on top of that,
I mean, I wouldn't
Gosh.
necessarily like to see aliens because you said they're just misunderstood, right?
No, see,
No, see, that's more of a mystery
no,
factor.
You're going somewhere else with this.
Go ahead.
We're just
Go
saying.
ahead.
We're just saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, just there could be any threat because in the Monster Dark Universe at that time frame, the world was kind of new as far as with film.
Yeah.
So anything's possible.
Right.
You had time traveling. You had Zorro. You had Tarzan. You had monsters.
So
you had superheroes coming up.
Yeah.
You had Hercules. You had Planet of the Apes. You had a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Anything's possible. The bigger threat could be something of alien origin that maybe one of the monsters found, and the monster wants to take over the world. We don't know. They all have their own mind and soul. You never know. Johnny Depp character, the Invisible Man, might go mad, which he's going to do. Go mad and say, "I want to get my body back. The only way I could do this is by unlocking this ancient artifact." And he unlocks it. Now the world's in bleeding the red sun,
Yeah.
or the red moon is bloody. And basically what we're trying to do is collaborate this group.
Yeah,
That's the
Yeah.
goal.
I just think like 'cause my mind has just been stuck on bigger threats since you said it. So it's like, and you said that they're all just misunderstood people. Anyway,
Yeah.
Right. Like I want to see them fight. Like if they gonna
they're
go
bad
against-
to us,
Yeah.
but then you got people trying to play
but-
God and things
yeah,
like that.
but if you're gonna do the bigger threat, like I want to see them face like our definition of real freaking evil, like fuck freak aliens, man. Bring in some demons. Let hell be rising or something.
And that's
man.
too far.
Parademons and stuff.
Not
parademons. I said like
now you've taken it too far.
taking it too far.
Aliens is good enough.
Because they don't base off of that. I don't want to see a demon coming out of hell. What the? That just kills.
something
That
else.
kills everything.
That's a little.
That
yeah.
that
They didn't even have demons in the original.
that just makes it completely modern.
Did they have
It's
aliens
just-
in the original?
Aliens
no, but we can
exist,
do it
man.
now though. But I mean, it was like
no, the aliens exist.
UFOs
It's
and-
called Twilight Zone. Had alien stories.
unidentified flying objects.
I mean,
there's
I
a lot of
just
people in that time. You get those alien stories in that time. You can go on the internet and listen to radio plays and like people telling their stories. So it was around. It was just governments and NASA, people keeping quiet.
Yeah.
But people saw things and there's stories. So you can incorporate those ideas within this, but you can modernize it or you can retell it in the past again with the time travel or however you want to do it. But there were stories. People have stories about
Yeah.
them seeing things. So it wasn't like it was irrelevant.
I get that. I think
So the idea of aliens being in a universe like this works.
Yeah, it does.
But you can really push it suspensefully and creepy because we don't know how they're gonna be. We don't know what they're gonna look like.
Like some Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, are they really 12 feet tall? Are they already here?
You have Golden Age monsters. You have Silver Age, and you have Modern Age. Those are Golden Age monsters. I don't want to see modern demons, bruh. That is a bad mixture, 100%. If you put demons in it, then it just destroys everything. Because now you got to put Mike Myers in there, Jason, Freddy. You've taken away from those creatures. These creatures were the first horror factor.
I like those, but he ain't
and then you can't combine them with slashers, bruh.
I'm not saying combine them with slashers.
Can't do that.
When you say demons,
separate.
You're saying hell, meaning that's the new scary. You can't do that because if you do that, they're gonna get served up. Them demons finna destroy them.
Because that's another level of power. If you want that, just go watch Hellraiser and other stuff.
You know what I mean? Those are modern day.
Because right now, I think I'm just aliened out right now. Too many.
I'm not. There's so many ways.
What alien movie came out besides Alien?
Man, he ain't lying.
I'm just saying in my mind.
It's been a while.
I'm just tired of aliens at this point.
I mean, it's special when we get an alien
but we're not talking about a collaboration right now, though.
Yeah,
they're all getting solo films. We're talking about what if they even combine? What are they going to go against? It has to be something that they can handle.
Something greater and mysterious.
Exactly, and it most likely will be some type of artifact. I think one of the members will go rogue, or something will go rogue, and they have to go against a bigger factor. That's going to work, and Van Helsing's going to lead the team.
That's tight.
Game.
And I like the theory about your take on the Invisible Man, how he wants to get his body back and he goes rogue and he ends up becoming a fugitive out of the group.
That'd be tight.
They gotta hunt him down, and then the Pro Gym has to come together and they have to go to the headquarters and get their artifacts and go hunt him down and bring him back and tame him.
Now here's another question for me.
That's a lot, man.
I thought Van Helsing was a monster hunter. Is that
/ Slayer?
Okay.
Oh, he'll kill you.
So you got
shout out to Dr.
His whole life was built around that.
So why is he teaming up with the monsters?
Bigger threat. We don't know what else is out there. We have to see the movie in June to find out. But there's a reason that this Pro Gym headquarters exists. Yeah. Dr. Jekyll is going to explain that to us. We don't know what else is out there. But as far as these are the monsters in here, but one of the monsters knows that there's something else within our world.
It's kind of like Hellboy.
He said, welcome to a new world of gods and monsters, which means that there's other beings out there, and he knows about it. And this headquarters is where you get the answers.
Okay.
Because this is a museum as well. So you're getting actual history, and then you got the fantasy thrown on top of it, and you're getting actual science. That's where the science fiction comes in.
I would like to see them bring in. I would like to see them bring in realistic stories.
Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna get it.
Like I think it'll be tight, man.
Because that angle of the mummy, we didn't get that in the Brendan Fraser movie. I love this because this means like, oh, there's some other stuff going on. Those little things that we saw in the trailer was interesting.
They wanted to do that with the mummy because the mummy was great for the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was what in the 30s? No, before the 30s actually. I think it was
20s.
Like 20s, something like
Nosferatu and all that. Yeah, the first original vampire, Nosferatu.
Yeah. And
watch that silent film, scariest silent film ever. It's good stuff.
I think I saw.
You ever seen that scene?
Did you see that video like where they got the look of the Joker from or all that? The original.
This is what I heard.
Dude.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
The original Joker.
Tight.
Bill Fingers was based off of Black Dahlia. That's what I heard. The Black Dahlia, the story, because the guy that took her and raped her or whatever was a big he was really big in jokers and comedic things.
Yeah.
And the card, that's where he got that idea from.
Tight.
Now it was a rumor, but that's what I heard.
This Joker?
Yeah.
Conrad Veidt. Yeah, German actor. Creepy stuff. You can find the footage on YouTube. It's crazy. And then you can kind of see where Cesar Romero kind of channeled his thing from. Like, it's almost exact. It's crazy. But it's tight. Yeah, that's him. That's dope.
Dude, this dude is creepy.
Golden Era Seasman. You missing out, man. You can find that on YouTube, though. That's good stuff, man.
You guys should watch Batman and Bill.
It's too much history. It's on Hulu?
It's on Hulu, bro.
Watch
it, bro. You gonna cry.
I took
sad
documentary.
Sad movie.
because I remember my intro to film. I saw a clip of a vampire. I don't know who it was.
You think I'll put a ghost in there, bro?
I don't know.
Ooh, that'd be tight.
That would be.
Who you gonna call? Somebody else. Freaking Ghostbusters come up in there. That'd be tight. What we got? We got some supernatural beings in it. No, I'm joking with that, but that would be a funny. That would be a funny
I think
thing.
we on something.
That would be so funny if they put that like on a deleted scene.
Oh yeah.
Ghostbusters come in there. All right, guys, we got some ghosts to go down.
That'd be an epic deleted scene.
This is the vampire I saw back.
Hey, what if they?
That's the movie. Nosferatu.
Let me see.
Okay.
That's it. 1922.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Shout out to Selim Lot looking like him.
Man.
Right.
Golden era, man.
Well, like once again, I just really like.
That was on the top
Bro, they
100
could-
scariest movies of all time,
They
man.
could, it could be
Scary.
witches in there, bro.
Oh man, it's been a while since we had a witch movie. I just remember that
That
one from
could,
the
that
90s.
could be a bigger threat.
Yeah.
Witches,
Nice.
bro. Freaking witch.
Witches and aliens. I'm on board with that.
There's a lot of.
I'm cool with witches.
There's a lot of threats out there,
I like
man.
witches.
I mean, you already got monsters
Make
in
it-
there. I mean, that's like not too far off. I
And
mean, you
I'm-
might as well just
yeah,
push it.
I like witches. I'm sick of good witches too. I want to see some evil witches.
You can really
Some
throw.
Maleficent's time 100.
I wanna
You know
see
what I'm
some evil
saying?
witches.
12 foot tall, all black dress or whatever, flying around and
You could
stuff.
throw in
Tight
some.
CG
You could
and
throw in
stuff.
some Greek mythology in that beach.
Oh, yeah,
Because they gotta have
Norse
something
too.
to go against.
Yeah. And I love the idea of that because now you're able to see the monsters and how powerful and OP they are, how personal they can be when threatened and being put to the table, you know, being challenged. We never really
Because
saw
Dracula
that.
got super strength, bro.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him just
I
ripping
mean,
somebody's face off?
How amazing is
Oh, it
that
could be
to see
rated
them?
R, bro. Dracula is super
that dude.
strong,
He's
bro.
a lover, but he's a fighter too.
That fool could get down, bro. The
He's
mummy,
known for love, but he's a
Bruh.
fighter. Yeah.
Like,
the creature of
Mummy
great,
with this-
bruh.
Black
Nigga, rip your head off.
You know we were gonna get a Black Lagoon movie back in like the early 2000s. Carpenter was gonna direct it.
He's one of them too.
Yeah, John Carpenter's still alive and he's still with us. He's doing tight stuff in the comic book world right now. That man is creative.
Yes,
He's got like his own writing team. Like,
there's a lot of directors that I would love to see touch on this.
and even
universe.
if he's like not involved as a director, he can come on board and like write, do a story and give it to Universal or come and do the music. You know he can compose.
Am I stepping my boundary by saying
alright.
give Ben Affleck another chance?
Nah.
So basically,
I think he can. Some movies require certain styles of directors, bro. I don't know, man. I think if you put the movie in the past, I think Ben Affleck's a great director when it comes to old fashioned film.
Gotcha.
He's really good at that kind of stuff. How he looks at things. You know what I mean? In certain angles and stuff like that. But I also agree with, I think they need to have team directors also. I think team directors need to happen. I need people to just stop being so egotistic and team up. They need a team.
filmmaker death battles.
Yeah. Just team up and make a better movie. I think it'd be great.
so what I'm hearing is
Nolan versus Matt Reeves.
what I'm hearing is
Deathmatch.
so far that
Matt Reeves.
that
man.
this.
There you go. I bet you see what I'm saying. That's tight though.
So basically, what
Battle
I'm
of the
hearing is
directors.
this monster universe has a whole hell of a lot of potential.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of
and
potential.
Universal sees
It actually has
They
more
know it.
potential than Marvel Universe and DC Universe, bro. Because those characters are so fictional, it's hard to do and hard to please so many people. But these characters are so basic. Just giving them a little juice just makes you come.
That's it.
just give
It's
a little.
You're gonna take
Epic.
these and we're gonna put them in the modern day. That's it. That's all you got to do to tell me to put my money in the theater.
You understand what I'm saying? Like you got like for instance,
But we know what they are and where they came from.
you put Superman on screen. Superman has this list of powers, bro, and you have 2 hours to show him do all these abilities, and you can't get to all of them because it's only 2 hours. So then you're gonna piss somebody off. You're gonna change certain directions because you gotta make Superman this and you gotta make him this. You don't have to do that with Wolfman. You don't have to. It's like when you watch Blade. Why was Blade so good? Blade was simple.
Yeah.
Half man, half vampire, got powers, I hunt vampires down, game. You're gonna see me whoop some butt, I'm gonna get down and dirty with it, and that's the bottom line. Superman, nah. Lex Luthor, plot, destruction. People don't like you. You like people. Trying to help this. You gotta love romance. One of them, all this. It's harder to do stuff with comic book characters like that than to just go to the Monster Universe. Monster Universe is so simple, and all you gotta do is have a great actor and have great dialogue because they like to talk. Perfect film. I think.
But with that simplicity, there's great ideas and there's great mythology in there. So there's a lot to explore. So you can make it complex as it goes on over time, but you don't have to do that in the beginning. All you have to do is just make an iconic introduction for everybody. That's it. And Mummy is unlocking all of that just with the Russell Crowe character alone.
So,
I mean, that's tight.
So people who have not seen monster movies before should be looking forward to these movies.
No, people need to go back and watch monster movies. They need to go watch them so they appreciate what's going down. I hear a lot of people saying how Mummy's gonna be trash, but I don't understand. The trailers are dope.
Trailers are tight.
And it looks very interesting.
I was sold from the teaser, and then
we did a video.
So I saw Tom Cruise. I was like, "Yep." He wouldn't have signed on if it was whack.
Russell Crowe would have signed on if it was whack.
Dang.
You got
Sophia Boutella coming off of Kingsman and Star Trek Beyond,
which she was actually
Powerhouse.
really good in Star Trek.
Yeah.
Well, she got she's a black and white girl.
Oh, the one on that planet, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Working with Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Another tight one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get you, Russell Crowe and you say Russell Crowe and
Russell Crowe's
Tom
awesome.
Cruise. So,
what about Ryan Gosling in there?
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Throw him in there.
I was gonna say something about when you were talking about other threats and things. Well, not so much a threat, but I would even spice it up a little more. Throw another monster in there. What about Swamp Thing? Universal could get the rights to him, but have him have his own solo thing. But they can tease that he's in that universe.
Throw the comic book stuff in there.
The Alan Moore stuff.
But then that would go. You could do that with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah, he have his own solo film though, but they can tease that he's. They can tease that he's in the Universal world. I see that company doing great things with him. They're historical with monsters.
We need a Swamp Thing.
We need a Swamp Thing movie. Thinking out loud, but I mean the idea of like, don't make it so obvious, but like just kind of hint like, hey, he could be in there, or what if?
You could throw a lot.
It could be that Planet Apes thing. Like, well, we don't know. Remember how we was talking about like, well, what happened after? There you go.
You could throw in freaking Atlantis. It don't matter. As long as the monsters team up and get the job, man, you got a good movie,
and
bro.
for Swamp Thing, I was already throwing my hand at Guillermo del Toro, man. He loves monsters and he loves.
To my director?
Yes.
I was
fantasy.
gonna say
he loves
Jesse Ventura.
Del Toro for the win, bruh. Hellboy, Pacific Rim, Pan's Labyrinth.
Swamp Thing, bruh. You gotta get a large actor though. Swamp Thing.
Does he speak a lot?
No.
Nathan Jones.
Vin Diesel.
Nathan Jones is big.
Mad Max Fury Road.
I have a baby brother. He was perfect in every way.
Natural milk.
Nah, but see, I don't know if
that's a big man.
Yeah,
that's
but
like,
he can be the suit.
Yeah.
You gotta get somebody to play dialogue.
So then we get two people then. All right, well he be the body double or something.
Yeah, you gotta be that body.
For sure.
Cause he's huge.
He is huge. That's a good thought.
You gotta get somebody to be the doctor.
Man.
We'll get back on that, but nah, man.
But yeah.
This monster, I'm all for it, man.
You seen Swamp Thing, Six-Man?
No.
You never read the comic? You read comics though. Read Swamp Thing.
Yeah, because I'm really
Swamp Thing is one of the most.
But see, like you're in and out, which is cool. So you read comics though, but you're not really you're kind of new to the horror thing. So
like, you know,
monsters is different. It's more interesting though. Like it's just
monsters are more.
It will kind of ease you in.
Yeah.
Because then you be like, oh, I like this now. This is kind of cool. Well, let me see what the other stuff is. So you slowly kind of go in though. But there's character depth in there though.
See, because my whole thing was I thought monsters were evil, so I didn't I don't do evil.
Some of them are.
Watch them.
Some, but then there's some that are misunderstood.
Some were just created on their own.
Yeah, I just thought they were evil. I didn't watch them.
That's how we view them. So you're not wrong for thinking that, but logically they have a side of their story too that we don't know. So Frankenstein has no origin. He was just created.
Yeah. I mean, because my whole thing with like let's say vampires, right? I don't look at vampires and think these are lovers.
That's because they changed it in the modern day.
Yeah. I'd look at vampires and
vampires were seductive Creatures, bruh.
I think vampire. When I look at vampires,
Every vampire movie before
Dracula.
2000
No.
was the truth.
I don't know. Dracula, Gary Oldman. That's
Everything
when it got
before
dark.
2000, yeah. All the movies before 2000 were the truth.
I saw
scary.
vampire.
Bram Stoker's Dracula and Bram Stoker's Frankenstein. What was it? 30 Days a Night, The Lost Boys, Innocent Blood, Fright Night.
Interview with the Vampire.
Yes, Interview with the
Have you
Vampire.
watched that movie?
No.
Oh my gosh.
You missing, bruh.
Look, I told you. Evil.
Tom Cruise and the young Kirsten Dunst.
I categorized it under evil.
That's fine.
I thought vampires were evil.
So did you watch
They're supposed to be
Storytelling?
scary.
Yeah, that's fine.
Storytelling.
Okay.
They're all different. It's different
I got him.
Okay.
So you categorize that as
I tried
evil.
to save you.
Yeah.
Try to categorize as evil. So why would you watch like a war movie?
That's not evil.
What are you talking about? They're
That's
killing
human
people.
nature.
That's not human nature. That's not a natural
War is human nature.
No, it's not.
As long as humans are going to be around, war is going to be around.
No, you're killing people for no reason. And then, why would you watch Saw?
You really don't watch Saw.
But you watched it.
Once.
It's evil.
Didn't watch it all the way through.
It's evil. I like it, but it's evil.
I didn't go to the theater to see it. I watched it on cable. Didn't watch it all the way through.
Bruh.
Who is this guy that decides if I live or die? That's up to him. Like,
All I know is he underestimated that crackhead. When he was like, when he had the knives right here.
oh yeah.
He was like, and you will bleed out. He was like, ah! He's on crack, bruh.
it had a great story behind it though.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
That fool, he got him in the wire, the barbed wire,
Yeah.
and he died that way.
Or two.
That fool went out that chair, bruh. He had knives on his face. He's a crackhead, bruh. It didn't
Jigsaw,
bother him.
crazy dude.
That crackhead was like,
When he had that guy, he had him like handcuffed, and they were in that museum show, and he had his ex-girlfriends that was both playing him and cheating on him, and he had to decide which one he was gonna keep. They ended up both dying. Her intestines got split out. She got cut in half. He got his face.
What about the pervert?
Yeah.
Remember he said, you either lose one eye or both.
Oh man.
And he was taking pictures of little girls or some shit. And
Yeah.
he got scared and then do the one eye and then ended up losing both.
Crazy.
He got off lucky.
Crazy.
He just lost his eyes, bro. He
The
could have
chapters
lost.
creative though. That was brutal.
Yeah, some crazy shit. But anyway, yeah, man.
So where you going?
You need to go watch the interview with the vampire, bro. Stop categorizing stuff and missing
Unlocked
out on your history.
Yeah, it's
Because Interview with the Vampire technically is a love story
yeah.
that's very sad, but tight because you got Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt.
And if you ain't ready for it, if you don't want to watch that, what you should, you want to see something more upbeat and fun, but still kind of creepy, watch Lost Boys.
Yeah,
You might enjoy it. Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland.
And
man.
Jason Patrick, young Corey Haim too. Great child actor. We don't even have that many more child actors, but we're getting some. But I think you'll like that.
Lost Boys is tight, bro.
Lost Boys is fun. Good soundtrack too. That was when Joe Schumacher was tight. That was when he was hungry and wanted to do something.
He ain't bad.
He was good in the 80s. He was great in the 80s.
Yeah.
He kind of came back with some new stuff. Phone Booth was pretty good. Phone Booth was cool.
You know what? M. Night might, I hate to say it, but after watching Split, he might be.
He's been trying to do some stuff with TNT. I don't know if you saw the promo teaser. He's been trying to do something kind of like Alfred Hitchcock Presents and Tales from the Crypt, but for cable network.
Yeah.
I saw that
Nah,
teaser video.
I can get with something like that.
And he was going to consult it and write it and create it.
He has great suspense.
Kind of like, remember your idea for DC Nation? Oh, okay.
Don't tell nobody.
Shyamalan was going to do that with like an hour block, but like a horror anthology thing,
Yeah.
like 2 different shows and then like little short films, intermissions in between.
I can get with something like that because it would make sense.
That applies here to this
why
too.
the happening happens instead of a full-length film of that trash. I can get with 30 minutes of trash because it's like, okay, it's just a little short.
Because Shyamalan is in that category. He has amazing ideas. Sometimes it's hard for him to kind of construct them. Split was a great return. The Visit was a nice footstep back.
I'm gonna keep saying this.
I love Split.
I'm gonna keep saying this. M. Night only shines when he has them actors in there who can tell him, no, this is stupid. When he has actors in there who don't speak up, you got trash. That's why you look at Unbreakables, you look at Signs,
Sixth Sense.
you look at Sixth Sense, and now Split.
Yeah.
James McAvoy was like, no, he's not doing that. That's dumb. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, man.
Etc.
Yeah, and then Bruce Willis ended up popping in there. I know somebody said, you spoiled it. Yeah, too late, man. 6 months ago. What was it, 4 months ago, 5 months ago?
Yeah.
It's been out. It's already on Blu-ray.
And that was known. Yeah.
Yeah. But all that matters. And I
I
heard
wouldn't
something
matter
about
if
that.
Shyamalan was part of this too. I think
That's what
that'd
I'm
be
saying.
great.
I think the monster,
Universal likes him.
See, and I think the monster.
So it was Universal.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my god! And Blumhouse, you just talked about that.
So,
yeah.
so
That's
think
tight.
about it.
Yeah.
What if that?
They're eyeing him now after this.
What if that is combined with the dark universe? It has to do with powers and stuff.
Oh my
what
god.
What if that's the higher power they have to go? I'm just saying.
The
We're
Beast.
brainstorming.
No, that's tight.
The Beast. You know what I
There's
mean?
your answer.
Did you watch
Split?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
this nigga? I feel like Al Bundy, bro.
I want you to relate in some way, like, but you seen Unbreakable?
Which one?
Samuel Jackson and Bruce Willis?
Not in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. Don't you lie to me.
All right,
I seen a movie with Samuel Jackson and Bruce Willis. I just don't know if that's the movie.
watch that first and then watch
They
Split.
did 2 movies together.
Watch them
3.
back to back.
Is it 3 or 2?
3.
They did 3 movies together, and it wasn't Unbreakable. Because if you saw Unbreakable, you'll remember Unbreakable. What was Bruce Willis in that movie? You don't remember. He ain't seen it.
Okay.
He saw Die Hard.
Oh, Die Hard.
Die Hard. Die Hard.
No John McClane. All right.
Yeah, Die Hard. Die Hard. That's
You
what
gotta.
it was.
You'll know who David Dunn is pretty soon. But watch Unbreakable first and watch Split. In fact, you know what? Double feature that, man. Watch them back to back and really just get lost in it. It's. I'm more excited for you now to watch Unbreakable and Split and experience it. Like I experienced the first one back in like 2000.
Keep it real with you, bro.
Watch them both.
What I
Because
would
there's about to
do.
be a universe with that as well.
What I would do personally. Take a step back from modern day shows. Finish Game of Thrones. But after that, start watching Flash. All that time you spend on that trash, go back and watch old movies, bro.
I like that verse. That was
Yeah, because I'm telling you, bro, you'll know
Rhyming
all
without
this,
rhyming.
and that won't even matter in 20 years.
Yeah.
Go back and watch these movies, bro, and I'm telling you, you're gonna unlock. You right. You watch the movies, you're gonna be able to unlock the truth. That's what makes this group special. There's a lot of us. We watch movies, we watch certain films. We're masters in it. I'm a neutral person. I go around everywhere. He's a horror, martial art, 80s, older movies.
Golden Era too. Yeah.
You watch TVs shows, and that's cool. But you ain't watch the TV shows that matter.
Yeah, right.
Go back and watch them old shows, bruh. Go back. The excuses of black and white, freak that. Go back and watch them old actors.
It's timeless.
Bruh. When you watch that, you're gonna unlock a certain level of writing skills that you never knew you had. This new shit we watching, it don't take. My daughter could write that, bruh. My daughter could write that. She already writing complete sentences and paragraphs. She finna start writing a script next year. That's mandatory. You gotta be able to tell me a story. She tells me a story every day she comes in the car. She tells me a full-length story, bruh. Full length. She told me one today about the park. Full-length story, bruh.
Wow.
You know why? Because I don't let her watch that garbage on TV, bruh. You know what she's in there watching Animaniacs right now. She's reciting every song of Animaniacs, bruh.
Wow.
Classic.
So by the time she gets to 5th grade, she'll know every continent in the world because Yakko, Wacko, and Dot said that junk on the damn thing.
Tight, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Remember that.
I mean,
Yeah.
they did the whole United States on.
They did that. They did the presidents.
She's gonna know all that, but she's watching that right now, and my son is watching her watch that. Watch that old
Riley
stuff,
knows
bro.
her cartoons.
Watch the stuff,
Watch
bro.
Samurai Jack and the stuff from the 80s.
She don't watch, bro. She just got with Thundercats. She don't watch, and she found that on
That
her.
was good.
But she
On her
found
own.
out. She found on her own, bro. I don't even watch cartoons in there like that.
That's
She
tough.
found that stuff on her own. It's there for her to watch. She
Riley
watch
going
it.
back in time. I mean, if his daughter's doing it, like, I'm a grown man, I'll do it.
Go
Shit
back and
going
do it,
in
bro.
time.
Go back and watch the old
His
stuff,
daughter
bro.
went back
I'm
in time.
telling you,
That's
it's
amazing.
going to unlock a lot. Cause this is what's wrong. We're losing our history.
You gonna have me watching a whole bunch of TV and stuff. All right.
Yeah, you watching Flash and Arrow, bro. That's
Man,
trash.
I'll be glad to make a list. I'll do it.
Just go.
You tell me what era you want to jump into.
Go back and
I'll
watch
make a
Black and
list.
White.
Oh man.
I say start honestly. Watch the monsters, bro.
Start in the 40s and 30s. Just
Watch the monsters.
Just watch them. Get them out the way. Knock them out before Mummy comes out. You got time.
And they only like what in 50 minutes.
Wait, you say jump? You can find them online. You can find them online.
Wait, they only they 50 minutes?
Yeah, they fast
Movies are
paced.
short
They
back then, bro.
They're short back then, especially
Shit, I'm
those.
thinking I'm about to wait. I'm thinking I'm about to sit here and watch 2-hour movies and
Nah,
stuff.
so, but you got
You-
4 or
you-
5 hours to knock out
8
5
of them?
6 movies.
Yeah.
Like, oh
They
my
short.
God.
But they're awesome though.
Yeah,
like, you
they're
ain't gonna be looking at the
56
running time.
minutes, 58 minutes, maybe an hour and 10
Yeah.
minutes, maybe.
Okay, that's
That's a
good.
theatrical cut.
That's different.
Totally different now.
The movies are short, bro.
Yeah.
And then but the TV shows are long because it was less commercials. So you had to really fill in like 28
made for
minutes.
TV movies, and then you had bigger movies that had like true stories or true events where they had to have intermissions in between, like Ten Commandments and things like that. Ben-Hur. So they had 3-hour movies. Of people always say the movies shouldn't be that long, but they existed back in the day. Like so,
you watched Ten Commandments, right?
No. Ten Commandments had church in it. I didn't watch church when I was at home. I went to church too much.
Ten Commandments come out
every day growing up.
Oh man.
I went to church every day growing up.
At least, but 6 minutes.
Isn't that mandatory in church?
Hold on.
To watch it?
Ten Commandments was in color too.
You didn't have to. And
it was in the 50s, so like you can't get off to it.
You ain't never watched Ten Commandments on Easter weekend?
I've never watched.
It always shows on the ABC.
You ain't never watched Planet of the Apes, have you? Have you watched Ben-Hur? Spartacus?
We watched that in school.
Spartacus, I've watched a couple episodes. I'm not that far in yet.
No.
Wait, he said Ben-Hur and Spartacus.
No, he's talking about the movie Spartacus with Michael Douglas' father, Kirk Douglas.
Oh,
Stanley Kubrick.
He said Ben-Hur and Spartacus.
He's talking about stars. I'm helping you.
Okay.
The movie Spartacus from the 60s with Kirk Douglas and Lawrence Oliver. I'm sorry, y'all.
Don't blame
I'm
me.
showing him the ropes. Nice.
He blew
He blew his mind.
What is this?
Stanley Kubrick's Spartacus from the 60s.
Episodes.
Because I know Ben-Hur is in
Kirk Douglas and Lawrence Oliver. Yes. Yeah. Spartacus has a TV show, but not that Jai Courtney stuff.
Have you seen, what's the one, Arabian?
Lawrence of Arabia. Peter O'Toole.
Based on true story?
Oh, man.
Nope.
I think I've heard it.
60s
movie. I've heard the story, but I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, man.
Have you seen Sinbad?
Sinbad,
Not the comedian.
No, it was Sinbad. I think he was a pirate or something. No. I don't know.
You ever watch Pippi Longstocking? I am Pippi Longstocking.
Hell no.
Oh, why not?
Shirley Temple?
Know who she is.
Right.
No, but you never watched Pippi Longstocking?
Didn't watch her. Didn't watch Annie. Didn't watch none of that.
Why?
Cause I didn't have time. I didn't watch TV. I keep telling y'all this. I did not watch TV.
What did you do on a rainy day?
The original Annie with Carol Burnett? The white comedian with the red hair?
No, I didn't watch it. I keep telling y'all that. I did not watch
That was one of the greatest musicals. Oh, man. Tomorrow. No.
Like, look. When I say I just started really watching TV and movies and stuff, that's within the last 5 years.
Man.
Like, I watched...
You got internet and YouTube, though, to unlock that world.
Look, man. Stop watching new shows. Free.
You follow me on Twitter. I'll post some retro stuff. Like, I follow movie heads and directors and writers and all that stuff. I'm in a fan club. We talk about this stuff all the time. You want to get in on it? Man,
People also have powers, bro. Should pick a pirate up, bro.
I'll tag you in some stuff, man.
Oh,
keep
man.
asking me. I told y'all I didn't watch TV.
I know.
Keep asking me.
You seen Treasure Island?
I think my grandmother watched that one time I went over there.
Seen Tron?
The first one? Yeah, I watched that with my pops.
You seen
You seen the sequel, Legacy?
Yeah, I watched that on the computer.
Legacy was good.
Did you see what was that other movie Kirk Douglas did when he was a little boy? With the computer?
Oh, the computer wore tennis shoes or something like that?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Or the Disney movie, yeah. Kurt Russell.
You seen it?
Child actor.
What about the two twins? What was it? The two twins that separated at birth by both parents? That's a cold movie. You think about it. What was it called? Parent Trap.
Parent Trap. I was thinking of Freaky Friday with Jodie Foster. That was a remake.
That was a good one too.
Yeah.
Because Parent
Freaky
Trap
Friday was tight.
The original one, and then
we're talking about the original. Parent Trap is cold blooded. If you think about it.
Yeah.
The dad took the other daughter, and the mom took the other daughter.
Yeah. And it was
they remade that too.
They said, "F that other kid. I'll take this one. I can't stand your guts." That's effed up.
Yeah, I'll take one kid, you take one kid, and we never have to see each other again.
That's how we do, y'all. We unlock so much
That's
stuff.
some crazy shit.
Man,
Parent Trap's crazy.
You know about Leave It to Beaver? Addams Family?
Addams Family, yes. Leave It to Beaver, never watched it.
Brady Bunch?
Of course I watched Brady Bunch.
Which Addams Family?
The one with Christina Ricci.
Oh, okay, the Barry Sonnenfeld movie. All right.
The movie, bruh. You killing me, dog.
I have
go back and watch the original.
The TV show is tight too.
Da-na-na-na.
Well, you guys are the first to hear it. Ron Joe Genji was on Twitter, and I was doing a petition, and I was saying that Eva Green and Oscar Isaac should be the new husband and wife for Morticia and Gomez Adams for the Addams Family reboot.
That'd be nice. We need a reboot.
Yeah.
Now.
Those two actors. I had the pictures up on Twitter, and everyone's like, yes, that's perfect. Everyone likes it. They're rallying behind it. They want to get it going. They're both young, and they're both the right age.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You said the movie.
And I said Tim Burton should produce the remake. Produce, not direct.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. Tim Burton can't be losing me, bro.
Have him behind.
He's
like
too, but because producer wise,
his look and feel will be there, but he won't be directing.
But that's the thing. His look has changed because he's more on CG and 3D and all this extra stuff nowadays. I don't know, bro.
I had a poll. Like you can see it on Twitter. I did a poll and everything. Like I was going in. I'm about to do the same thing for the Mortal Kombat thing. We about to get stuff going in the John Wick thing.
We need to talk about John Wick, man.
Yeah.
But C. Smith has disappointed me in so many ways, bro. Okay, well, you said
I don't know why. I told y'all I didn't watch.
Because, bro, this is like
asking questions.
This is just like this is stuff that you just stumble across as a kid.
Did you watch Knight Rider?
Couple episodes.
All right.
Damn, you ain't seen King Kong or nothing.
Airwolf. The helicopter Airwolf.
I thought you said Beowulf.
No, not that.
Have you seen Citizen Kane?
No.
MacGyver? You know about MacGyver?
MacGyver saw a couple episodes.
All right. 18?
Saw a couple episodes of that. Saw a couple episodes of Murder, She Wrote.
All
the
right.
whole thing is you're saying a couple episodes, bro. That should have been watched. The whole series.
Man. I did not watch TV. I was busy.
Tales from the Dark Side?
This is a busy 3-year-old, bro. I don't know.
No.
You acting like you like 30, 40 years old, bro. Damn, we was like kids, bro.
You paying bills and playing with toys?
No.
Look, paying bills.
Look.
So you can get toys.
The time I was 4 years old, I was playing basketball, singing in choir, doing usher board, doing at church every freaking night. I was always busy. I did not watch TV. My parents did not want me to watch TV.
You know what I was doing when I was 4? Outside playing, eating, and sleeping.
Yeah.
That was it. Being a kid.
When I was 4, man, I was playing piano, learning violin, also in school, watching TV, outside, video game console, collecting toys. I'm just as busy as you, bruh. You better get with the bro, man.
Yeah, but I say it again. They did not want me watching TV.
I don't know,
they said TV makes you dumb. That was what they said.
Well, we looking smart over here, bro. I just got this.
Who is this man?
I got you on that one. Nah, but this is cool, man.
I mean, you got people in the family like, I know you're talking.
No, I'm just messing with them, but
I'll make a list of them. Let me know what you want to get into.
Go back and watch some old episodes, man.
A lot of cool stuff. So you might
watch it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the best entrance into the black and white era is the Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah,
they're bringing that back, aren't they?
Freak that! Stop talking about new shit.
They are.
Old Ron Sterling is the daddy.
Watch the original.
And Alfred Hitchcock is like the grandpa.
And the other Ron Sterling, Night Gallery. Night Gallery is good too.
But we want you to stay on Ron Sterling.
It's on Hulu. Yeah.
Stay on Ron Sterling right now.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not the show.
It's all on Hulu.
The Twilight Zone, it's 5 seasons, and it's about 40 episodes a season, because that's how they used to get down back in the day.
A great 5 seasons.
40 episodes a season?
It's something like that. It's up there. So you
take it little by little. Do how you got to do it.
And the last season, I think, is like an hour long or something like that. I forget. But
there's an awesome Twilight Zone movie too from the 80s.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Tales of the Crypt, stuff like that.
Oh my, you never seen that, huh?
Hey, what was the one with the monster in the box? He was the little boys reading the comic book.
Creep Show. Yeah,
that's a good one.
I didn't see that.
What's the name in there?
I know the chick from Wayne Brothers was in there. Adrian Barbeau.
Yeah. But what's his name? Leslie
Nielsen. Leslie Nielsen. Yeah. Naked Gun.
He was in there. I was doing a wheelchair. You
ever seen those?
No.
You seen Naked Gun?
What's the name of the movie? What's the name of
Greatest
the movie?
Parody.
What's the name of the movie with the
airplane?
With the killer plant. The one, Little Shop of Horrors?
Yeah. You never seen those?
With the Venus flytrap?
Yes.
That one I saw.
Okay.
That's what I saw.
All right.
But that monster in that box, though.
Wait, you saw the one from... Okay, I want to make clear, because Ron Joe Genji Encyclopedia. You saw the remake one, right? The one from the 80s.
I don't know.
Okay, that's the one with Rick Moranis from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
You should go watch The Thing.
The original was from the original had Jack Nicholson.
Have you seen The Thing?
Wait, you said one had Honey.
Jack Nicholson was in the original Little Shop of Horrors from the 60s, and Rick Moranis was in the 80s remake. The 80s one was a musical, a much darker musical. Yeah.
I remember the plant singing, so it's probably the one.
Probably the 80s.
Have you seen Thing? The Thing?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
The John Carpenter remake, and then the one from the 50s where it was actually a thing from another world.
Watch the one in the 50s.
Yeah.
This is.
Both
I'm trying to
Killing
keep
me right now.
I'm trying to keep. Watch Twilight Zone. Watch The Thing. Watch what's the zombie movie?
Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead.
Romero.
You want to watch that one?
Yes.
You want to watch Dracula?
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
You want to watch the old school ones before you get to the 80s. Don't go to the 80s. Watch everything from 60s and down.
Yeah.
Watch all that black and white shit. I'm telling you, bro. And they're not even that long. You knock it out, man. I'm telling you, you be on some other shit, because then you'll be able to understand these films a little bit. You need to go watch those movies, bro.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see what I can do. How many I can get through.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And summer's approaching, bro.
That don't mean nothing.
Summer's approaching, bro. Start watching all the new movies, man. All the new shows.
The other one with Keith David and Roddy Piper. They Live with the sunglasses.
Yeah,
Never seen that.
That's the one with the
sunglasses. The one where he says, "I got the one where he got the bubblegum line."
Yeah.
I saw that.
Okay.
Have you seen? All right. What's the one?
That's Carpenter.
I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yeah. That's Carpenter.
That's the one when he switches bodies,
with,
right? Which one was the body one?
Oh, Village of the Damned, and then you have
like he go to new bodies.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
There's like 3 versions of that. They had one in the 90s, they had one in the 70s, and then one in the 50s.
And you gotta watch the one with the dude Bernie, Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh yeah.
That's funny. They need to make that a remake.
That'd be tight. I'll be cool with that.
Weekend at Bernie's.
You heard about the twin sequel, Triplets?
With who?
Man, I know Arnold's supposed to be coming back, and I heard Eddie Murphy's supposed to have like a small role in there. Danny DeVito might pop up too. Triplets. I was reading about it. It was floating around on Twitter.
What they gonna do? Have kids or something?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this now, so we don't ever have this conversation again, because my brain hurts. The only old TV shows I've watched fully was, I think, Gilligan's Island and something else, because I used to watch those with my grandmother. But other than that, I didn't watch TV at all.
Andy Griffin, Lucy, and
forgot about Andy Griffin,
and Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah, but other than that, I really
Three's Company.
I didn't watch TV.
Oh God!
I would watch TV.
Come on, knock on my door.
But that
shout out to John Ritter.
Watch Charles and Charles.
That was a great show. Oh my God!
Nothing, bro.
Growing Pains.
Growing Pains.
Come on,
Which
man.
one was that had to do with the leather?
Baby Leonardo DiCaprio.
Which one was it that had to do with the leather that had Fonzie in it?
Happy Days.
Oh, okay.
That was a spinoff to Mork and Mindy with Robin Williams. Nanu, Martian.
I don't remember all of it.
Check this out.
Hey, Mork and Mindy.
Yeah. There's a show. I can never remember the name of it, but the girl, she was half alien and half human, and she had a power, and she'll go like this and freeze time, and then she'll talk to the audience or fix something.
Really?
Team J3, tell me what that show was. I cannot remember, because I've been looking for it and I can't remember the name of it. But she'll always go like this. Because her dad was an alien, like he was in space, and her mom was there taking care of her stuff. And she would always go like this and have power.
Was this a sitcom?
It was a sitcom.
Okay. So it wasn't too much sci-fi, just a little bit. Okay.
It was back in the 80s, you know, Elf and
Oh, okay, dude.
It was in that era.
Dinosaurs,
you know what I mean? Just doing stuff like
Alf
that.
was good. Like Alf.
Yeah. But I think that we run our course with this movie talk.
Lost in Space TV series. Gotta watch that.
Danger when I was in danger. You know, watch it?
Lost in
I've
Space.
heard that.
Awesome.
I've heard that before.
Killing me, bro.
I told man.
Killing me, dog. Hey,
I told y'all to watch
Fantasy
TV
Island.
like
The plane, buzz. The plane.
she ain't
Tattoo.
nothing, man.
Oh,
Vice City.
Who?
Vice City.
No, Miami Vice.
Miami. Was it Miami Vice or Vice City?
Vice City. Miami Vice. Yeah.
Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Miami Vice and Chips. I've seen those.
Miami Vice was epic.
I think I said it's Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, because the Grand Theft Auto was inspired by.
Yeah.
They took the idea of it. Yeah,
But,
Miami Vice is great, man. If you like detective cop shows and stuff.
It was a lot of stuff, bro, back then, man.
We had it
And there was
good.
a-
Dragnet, Adam 12.
There was a cop show.
Adam 12 was tight.
You watch Wonder Woman?
Adam 12 was
The
cool.
old TV show?
Yeah.
No. There was a cop show.
Shazam?
With Shaq?
No.
That's
Captain
because,
Marvel.
yeah.
The original
Oh.
show, Shazam.
Oh, I didn't know he had a TV show.
You watch Spider-Man original show? Live action?
No.
Oh, man.
Man,
Sorry.
Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah, last. You watch Incredible Hulk?
I didn't watch
Stuff
TV.
was out there, bruh. I remember it too. Spider-Man, he got his power.
How he know? You from the same time. Like,
I know, but why do I gotta keep telling him I didn't watch
I mean, just because we curiosity because the cat, we just have to know. Like,
Yeah, like,
I mean, we doing it.
yeah.
You got to
Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno.
Did you watch
Even
Fast
Pops
Lane?
was on Hulk, man. John Witherspoon.
Yeah, I remember I told you I was like, I was watching that shit. I was like, look at John Witherspoon.
Yeah, boy, gamma radiation.
There used to be a TV show. It was about police. The title was Night
Cops.
something. No.
Oh,
It was Night something.
it's a show about police. Cops. You watched that?
No.
You ain't watch Cops, bro?
Nigga,
Dun, dun, dun,
probably
dun,
on
dun,
Cops.
dun, 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 dun.
Man, Cops was
What
tight.
Cops are you talking about? I've probably seen it. Go ahead.
But the show was something night. Like it ended with night. It had a theme song.
Oh, I got it. It's based off the Sidney Poitier movie, In the Heat of the Night.
In the Heat of the Night.
Yes,
That.
seen it. Great
I
show.
used to watch that with my pops.
The show came after the movie, and the show was inspired by the movie. The movie came out in the 60s. You also need to see that too.
Okay.
Good stuff.
What about
Sidney Poitier.
you ever watch America's Most Wanted? Now that's a scary show.
Oh, I gotta ask it since
Was
I
that on
unlocked it.
Channel 11?
Yeah.
Probably saw a couple
Big 90s.
episodes.
So naturally, since America's Most Wanted, have you seen Unsolved Mysteries?
No.
Oh man.
What was the other one where they gave you 3 stories and then you had to choose which one was right, which one was real or not?
Beyond Belief, Fact
Beyond
or
Belief.
Fiction with
That was
Jonathan Frakes from Star Trek.
Yep, that was a good one.
Next Generation. Fox, also a Fox show.
I know you didn't watch Star Trek.
Dude, you never seen Beyond Belief?
That was like Friday night for everybody, bruh.
That show was awesome. Oh man.
And you missing out, bruh.
Friday night.
YouTube.
Friday night, I got to stay out even after the street lights came on. I didn't go in the house until like 10:30.
Did you watch Mad TV?
No, I watched what's it called?
Magic Hour.
Keenan's show.
Keenan Wayne
In
show.
Living Color.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But Living Color didn't come on at night,
It
bruh.
came out in the
It came on Sunday or Thursday
Like 8 o'clock.
at 8
It
o'clock.
was like early though.
I don't remember when it came out.
I remember.
I don't.
You're talking to a photographic memory. I remember exactly when it. So. if
New
you-
York Undercover?
No, man, I got this guy, man. This guy, he thinks he's clever.
I don't think I'm clever.
You say these things like
Savage.
I was outside past this, but you watch something like Beyond Belief came on like 9 o'clock. So how you gonna watch
Damn.
Keenan Wayne
I didn't.
at 8 and then go back outside?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Look,
I need a
I'm
savage answer.
saying I've
just messing
seen
with you,
episodes of stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Everybody, it's official. You need to start watching that shit, bro. You can get on it, man.
You see how the group works.
You gotta get on it, bruh. You gotta join us, man. Join us. It's hard out here, man.
This you can get
You're
in.
the only one, though. Don't
Nah.
lie. That half the group ain't watch nothing either.
But
Real
you
stuff.
willing. You here though.
You need to.
That's
you need,
tight.
You need to get on it, bro. I'm telling you, the conversation will get thick. How you supposed to go against what's that show with Collider Sheet? What is it?
I'm not going against them.
What's it called?
Collider.
With the battle?
Oh, Schmodown. Yeah, yeah,
How you gonna
Schmodown.
go Schmoedowns with y'all ain't knowing this stuff?
I'm not.
Hey, and they hit me up.
I'm not. That's y'all
Alright.
two. My job is to get him there.
That's what's up.
That's my job.
But what if my ankle get broke?
People
We
been
need
voting for
somebody
me.
to come help.
You can go up there on your crutches. I'm not doing it.
On the Twitter feed, I was in the
Yeah.
poll. I didn't even know this. I just found out a few days ago they had Ronan Joe Genji in a poll to be on Schmodown. So apparently people were watching my Chronicles. They voted. It was like, yeah, Ronan Joe Genji, that guy's good. Like, I seen there's
So,
another
yeah.
YouTuber.
So yeah,
That's the guy that does the things with J3 and the monsters and the horror. Yeah, I like that guy.
Better get on this movies talk, bro. Shows too, man. Real.
And they was like, them guys together? Yeah.
Cause Jody know.
They
The code,
hashtagged me,
the code
bro.
know. He be acting like I don't know that shit. He know.
He there.
He got 20 years of sitting on one spot watching it. He know.
He there.
But nah, man, just watch this stuff, man. We just teasing, man.
Yeah. That's what
funny
I'm saying.
teasing you, though.
Hopefully you check it out though.
I got his Achilles now. Time. I know.
Speaking of time, the time machine, that's a good one too.
You seen Bill and Ted Excellent Adventures, right?
H.G. Wells.
I saw part of it. I thought it was stupid. I turned it down.
Oh man.
Damn.
Babies in Toyland?
No.
Toys with Robin Williams and LL Cool J?
Have you seen Puppet Master?
Who's in that?
Oh
Toys.
my god.
That kill people.
Oh.
Pet
Toys that kill
Cemetery.
people?
Oh.
Christine.
No.
Cujo?
Who?
Cujo.
I thought you said Coolio.
The 200-pound Saint Bernard. He had rabies, got bit by a werewolf, turned on his family. The dog. Stephen
seen-
King.
No.
You seen?
Oh,
I
man.
wouldn't allow dogs in my house if I would have saw that. Every dog
You're a
would
cold
be
man,
killed,
Cecil.
coming in the door.
You seen?
Well, then you really need to watch the movie because then you can create your own story how it would end. There you go. That's the more reason to watch
I don't
it.
need. Here's my story of how it ends.
No. See, you don't know what's gonna happen. You're out in the middle of nowhere. You're like, just be in the mindset of you're not in the hood. You're in the middle of nowhere. There's no technology. Nowhere. It's just you and a 200-pound dog. Most friendliest dog. Most loving, cunning dog. Who one day gets infected and something happens. What do?
Shoot him in the head.
Where's the gun?
You ain't got. I don't got the gun.
I'm trying to get you to get into the movie thinking realistically. Yeah. Where's the gun? You see what I'm trying to do, right?
This is how your writing skills are going to grow.
Game.
This is how you gonna grow, bro.
You saw what I was doing. You understand what I was trying to do.
You writing a story, you got to be able to put yourself in any situation and figure out a proper way to get out of it, not the Hollywood way out.
In a Stephen King movie, I got to see that.
No, you don't.
This is what made me.
My part in that movie is 30 seconds. Run, nigga, run.
It's a teaser.
Nigga, get out of Dodge. That's my part.
Where you gonna go?
That's scary shit.
Stephen King's story takes place in Maine, his hometown. You're not really familiar with. None of us are, but. Where are you gonna go? That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you do?
Out of the fucking Maine.
Language, people.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
you gonna open up a burial and go back in time? What you?
Look at you got me started, man.
You can get started.
That's tight though.
You just gotta know
start, man.
You can say like 20 cuss words right there. We're talking about Cujo. I said, listen to him.
Savage,
it's all
man.
Good though, but
C. Smith versus Cujo.
You gotta watch that stuff, bro. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it, man.
You might like it. It's a good movie.
It was one movie I seen I would never watch though. It was scary. I think it was The Omen. When she was having a baby and they were trying to.
You ain't ready for that. You won't like that. It's evil. Damien, kid. This is all for you, Damien. And then the maid killed herself. He made her kill. She jumped off the building and hung herself.
It's The Omen, right?
Yeah. They did a trilogy.
What was it? Exorcist.
Damien was in high school.
Exorcist ain't got nothing.
He was in college. And then Sam Neill was a grown-up version of Damien from Jurassic Park, Dr. Grant. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you saw him as a baby. And the father from To Kill a Mockingbird was the husband, Gregory Peck.
I ain't messing with it. That's the only one I ain't messing with.
That's another movie they made us watch in school, too. To Kill a Mockingbird was tight.
You seen The Mice and Men, right?
Who's in that? I probably saw it at school or something, but who's in it?
What's his name?
Gary Sinise. I forget the other guy's name, but...
Yeah. Matter of fact, don't even.
It was a 90s movie. It was based on a book though. It was a literature book that they made. Yeah, my man was good.
All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the movie talk. We're going to end this. We've been going on for like an hour.
I'll say who's in it, like I know who the actors are.
That's rocking, man.
Well, Savage Jackson got some homework to do to get himself on point with his movies and television talk. Because he says he's going to be writing something. And the reason why I'm going at him like that is because I believe in his storytelling abilities. I believe everyone has the ability to tell a great story. And for him to unlock that ability, he needs to understand where film is so he can get that fundamental, that foundation, so we can have something great. This is why I didn't like Alien, because there's parts of the foundation that did not make any sense. Mm-hmm. Like, you're a trained astronaut, what is it? What you call him? Explorer, researcher, explorer, geologist, all that crap. You're trained. It's 1,000 years in this future, and this dude is in cold chills, shaking rapidly, and you freak out, lock the door, leave a girl in the room. Why would you do that? That's dumb. Not logical. 1,000 years in the future, you should have a solid walkie-talkie. That's how I just look at things like that. You're in the future. You've been trained to go in space, but you can't handle a weapon. What the hell are you doing in space? That don't make no sense. So you gotta understand logic. Like you keep saying, I'm in the hood. I don't do logic.
That's why I asked you that question.
Once you unlock that, it ain't about being in the hood. You understand, being in the hood, you're a better survivor. Yeah. You're not gonna, being in the hood, certain situations not gonna happen. But you also gotta be able to put yourself out of the hood. You gotta think past that, because you will die like you're in the hood. You have to. Once you start going, just go back and watch old movies. Old dialogue, old lingo, how people talk. Personally, I don't have the lingo like I went to Harvard, and I don't talk like that. Ain't my thing. But if I write something, I'm gonna put myself in that world, and I'm gonna write like that. Once you do that, I'm telling you, you're gonna be on a whole nother level in your storytelling. That's why, like I said, read romantic books. Stay out. The comic books are cool, man.
Fantasy novels.
But you gonna read comic books? Read the comic books from the 70s to the early 90s. Them the best stories.
There's some good authors out there too. Agatha Christie, H.G. Wells, Robert Heinlein. If you want to get into sci-fi and fantasy and things like that.
Right now, I'm. You
can see how literal things were and how dialogue was then, and how the creative the mind was. It's crazy.
Right now, I'm going through the Bourne books. I'm doing the first one right now. And
Oh, tight. That's another good writer too. Robert
I got
Ludlum.
the Bond books. I've got a.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Have you even seen the Bond movies?
Not all of them.
Which one?
Yeah.
Some with Love. What's that one?
From Russia with Love, Sean Connery.
Yeah, me and my pops watched that when I was a kid.
Shout out to
Dr.
Roger Moore.
Yeah, rest in peace, Roger.
Rest in
Like,
peace.
me and my pops, we watched.
Goldfinger.
We watched.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
We watched a couple Bond movies, but then I didn't get back into Bond until Daniel Craig came around.
I haven't watched all the
Which
Bond.
Bond do you remember before Daniel Craig?
Pierce Brosnan.
Okay, so GoldenEye.
All right, so the one before him, what's his name?
Timothy Dalton.
That
He only did 2.
That's the bad ones.
Living Daylights and License to Kill.
That dude. Make sure I'm talking about the one in the 80s.
Yeah, that's him.
That dude
Timothy Dalton.
is a mean prick, bruh. He's mean, bruh.
Wow.
He is mean. He's miserable and mean, bruh. And you can tell him I said it. He's mean. He's rude. He's mean. I said, what the freak? I was just going up to him to say, what's up? This is James Bond.
Yeah.
He mean, bruh.
Wow.
He mean. He got thick ass legs and shit now. He ain't the handsome suave he was. He ain't got that Sean Connery or that Roger Moore or that Charles or that Bronson. What's his name?
Pierce Bronson.
Pierce Bronson.
Yeah.
That Daniel Craig swag after the fact. He ain't got it. He's old. He look like he on an archaeologist trip, bruh. Gray socks and shit. He mean, bruh. He like Uncle Ruckus half brother.
Wow.
He's mean, bruh. I'm gonna put that out there. He's mean. I said, what the freak? Why you acting like that?
Yeah.
He cold blooded. I mean, a lot of people, man. He was the meanest person I ever met. Somebody that don't even really matter to me. That's crazy, man.
Wow.
But anyway,
Sean Connery, Roger Moore did have that swag though. Roger Moore put that comedic spin on Bond too. Or that flavor.
I'm gonna say this before we end, but it's crazy. You know, rest in peace, Roger Moore.
Yeah.
But
sure.
you know how people say it's sad that they died. I don't
He
look
lived
at
a
it
long
like
life.
that.
He was in his 80s. He lived a long life.
I'm like,
a great life.
That's what's up, man.
He got to be with his kids and stuff. He went out well.
He went out well. It's not sad he's gone.
Yeah.
That's something you want to congratulate. He lived to be 89.
Yeah.
He got cancer and was like, deuces.
Yeah.
I'm out, bruh.
And fought to the end.
He was and he lived it. That is an accomplishment
Most people
in my
can't say
eyes.
that. Yeah.
That is an accomplishment. Living to 89, shoot, bruh.
That's tight.
So rest in peace, Roger Moore. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Any final words?
Man, since you don't know a little bit about Roger Moore, man, go watch his Bond movies too. And then he was on another TV show, spy series called The Saint, which Val Kilmer played in the movies.
You know about
updated
you
version
seen
of
Tombstone, bro?
Yeah. So check those out.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and say no right now. Stop asking me.
But yeah, you know.
Go ahead and say, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go ahead and say I ain't seen nothing that's in your head right now.
You got some studying, bro.
I'm glad we got to do this episode. This is tight. I'm excited for the Mummies. I'm excited for the Universal Monster Universe. I'm excited for C. Smith, and I hope he took the knowledge of stuff that we gave him.
Yeah, we weren't roasting you. We just
helping actually.
Helping you.
I'm kind of excited you didn't see some of the stuff because I'm excited to see what your thoughts are and your experience of it is.
Yeah,
because it's kind of new to you. It's almost like
some tight reviews to do.
Yeah, because I would love to go back and do that. Because it ain't nothing really worth reviewing right now, but we got a lot of retro stuff though.
Yeah, I mean, you always know that it's out there, so it's like, it's no rush. I'll get through it eventually. Yeah, because it's out there.
You got 2 weeks, bro.
Shit.
Nah.
But I gotta go home and do this horror thing for my subscribers. So they want to hear me talk about this other news. So.
This is gonna be tight, bro.
It's great.
This right here.
I'm glad horror's coming back. I'm glad monsters are coming back. This is
gonna be great.
An awesome time to be alive.
We just talking about that. How we're gonna be able to get some nice horror films.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be fun. They're gonna be family going fun too. You're gonna be able to kind of take your kids and watch them, even though it's a little scary, but it's gonna bring that old fear where that kind of stuff is gonna be dope.
Kids though.
And I can't wait. I can't wait for it to come out. I'm really excited for it. You got a lot of homework to do, bruh. You got to get on that movie stuff, man. You got to.
Invaders from Mars. That's what the other one was.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, this superhero thing's gonna die out.
Yep.
And you want to be able to have something else to back up. All these YouTubers out here, and I'm calling them out right now, that when them comic books go away, you're not relevant, and that's for real. Cause you got to look at their channels. That's all they do is talk about comic book. They don't have that. They don't have that background, that movie talk. They ain't got it. Once them comic books die, them channels gone. We ain't talking Power Rangers. We talking about movies, man. Let's get on this.
Yeah,
and
we hit like almost every decade, and there's still more we haven't hit.
This movie talk is fun, man. So shout outs to the next episode we're gonna do is gonna be about dinosaurs and Jurassic Park and all that stuff like that, and where they're going with that. Because I heard they're making a new film, Jurassic World 2. So we're gonna do a next episode about dinosaurs.
Tight.
I'm not gonna be in that one.
You don't know about dinosaurs?
I know about dinosaurs, but I'm not about to sit through this twice.
You know about National Geographic Explorer? Alright, that's something kids watch.
It's just gonna be a movie talk about Jurassic Park and where they going with Jurassic Park and stuff like that. We're gonna get on that.
You seen Jurassic Park though, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
You seen Lost World?
You good? Yeah. You good?
You seen all of them, right?
You good then?
Which one was the one?
It's four of them. It's four of them.
Which one was the last one that just came out?
World.
Jurassic World.
World, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lost World was 4?
Lost World was 2.
It's 2? Okay.
World was 4. World was 4.
World was 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 3 was
3 was the one where the kid was stuck on the island, and the couple was pretending to be together to help them. Dr. Ring their son back. He sabotaged.
Go watch it.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
That one was good. That one was action packed.
Jeff Goldblum was in the first 2, right?
Right.
Yeah, I saw those.
He's coming back now. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a check this time. Yeah. I'm gonna get my money.
That Goldblum is tight though.
You seen a fly?
Be very afraid. Be very.
All right, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the movie talk. This is what we do on J3 Entertainment. We have fun. We basically show you our knowledge and where we stand. And yes, we don't know everything, but we know a lot.
We know a lot. We got a new segment. Questions for C. Smith.
Free.
Don't do this to me.
Dirty Harry?
Lose my religion up in here.
Dirty Harry?
Yeah, I know who Dirty Harry is.
He's some wino around the corner. I know Dirty Harry. He go way back. I know that fool. I didn't owe me $10.
Go ahead, make my day.
But shout outs to C. Smith for coming through.
Yeah.
Savage Jackson.
That's right.
Shout out to my boy Ronan Joe Genshi for coming through with me. I like doing these movie talks, man. Try to have more people come through and have movie talk. Just talk about movies, man. It's fun, man. You know what I mean?
I like this.
Prediction on The Mummy. What is grade?
I'm gonna go A. Solid A.
I'm gonna go B.
Unbiased. Solid A though. It just looks like it's gonna be a great fun time.
I'm in the middle. B plus.
All right.
Yeah, I had fun tonight, man. Even I was about to go home too.
Yeah.
I was about to go home. He was like, you going home? I was like, yeah, man, I'm hungry.
I got a great feeling about this.
Let's go get some meat.
I got a powerful feeling about this one.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Like this video, guys. Subscribe to J3 Entertainment. If you're not subscribe to J3 Entertainment, we have, and you're not sold completely. I have an archive of episodes. You guys can take a look at that stuff.
Yeah.
This is what we do. We have fun doing what we like to do. Watch movies and talk life. You know what I mean?
Everything,
take a look at all that stuff, guys.
Thumbs the video up.
Yeah. I'm on Twitter. Take a look at Twitter account. Ron Jaginzi's on Twitter. So is C. Smith on Twitter. Take a look at those accounts. I do exclusive things on there. He does exclusive things.
Running Joe Chronicles.
He's gonna start doing his thing on there too.
I will be downloading the Friday the 13th again when I get home. So you got a Twitch account. Follow Running Joe Chronicles on Twitch. I'll be on there.
And recommend movies that you think C. Smith should take a look at.
I will be going to sleep when I get home because it is 1:50 in the morning. I'm tired.
That's what's up. That's how we do. We have fun, bro.
That's tight.
All right, guys. J3 out.